My name is Belak Koch, and welcome to the family.
Hello, I'm Halcyon, and welcome to the LOLplus family.
Hey, my name is Etta. Welcome to the family.
Hey, this is King. Welcome to the family.
Let's begin.
What if that was a conversation
Hello.
that we came in with?
I feel like it should have been. Everyone that's here, I'm just gonna come clean with it. I pooped today. I'm very proud of myself. I would like my sticker and my parade and my cookie, and it wore me out.
It just needed to be said.
It needed to be said, so I apologize for the sleepy face and the eyeball that's like doing whatever the hell it wants tonight. But welcome, guys. Uh-oh, we lost King. There he goes. He's back now.
Not me.
Tonight we are going to talk about the moment. So, you're an affiliate. Fuck you do now. So, you got your email. Whether you realized
that
it
glorious
on Twitch or
email.
not. Oh, that email. You see them all over Twitter. I've been seeing a lot of partner ones lately, and that makes my heart flutter. I love seeing so many of them going on right now. But for the affiliate one, because it is much more achievable for us, because we can all agree, even the partners can agree that that next jump is ridiculous, but that's another cast for another time. So you got your email. Welcome to the affiliate program. You have followed all the rules. You have done the bidding of the overlords to a T. You have built a community. You have exhausted yourself. You have fought with your burnout. You have done all the things that all of our podcasts leading up till now have brought you to this point of just, holy shit, I did it. You click on your link. Time to set up all your goodies. Welcome to tax forms. And kind of appropriate right now as it's tax season.
Which, by the way, our mutual friend from the IRS is telling us: do not do paper. Do not
Takes
do it through
forever.
paper.
Do it online, or have someone
Do
do
it
it and
online.
submit it online for you. Especially because you're an affiliate now. Be careful with those taxes, because you are not taxed on these. But your income is very finicky now from streaming. So you click on your link. I was going to do a visual aid with this, but I was looking through it and it was a little more difficult to do it without didacting like 90% of the screen. And I'm not trying to give away my personal information. I love you guys, but my husband is the only one that sees that information. That is a coveted everything. Oh, it's Vex. Hello, Vex. Welcome. So you've got your tax forms. It's going to do your age verification. One thing, we all have a mutual community member that they reached affiliate status and their age carried over from their registration with Twitch. If you are under 18, talk to a parent, talk to a guardian, whoever it is that claims you on their taxes, and do it the right way, please. Don't fuck over yourself and someone else. It's a big no-no. It's fraud. So be very careful when you're filling out these forms. Do not lie on them. So that's just my mama squirrel moment, is don't fuck up your taxes. You're going to have your tax forms. You're going to have you're going to have like 20 more options open up on your left panel in your creator dashboard. It's so cool. So cool.
It's amazing.
Get all the fancy affiliate buttons. You can start tracking your income in your analytics portion of your drop down. It opens up. All of a sudden you have this, just especially now that they've added all of the extra emotes and the animated emotes and everything like that, you just have this world of emotes that you can submit for approval, that you can name the titles of your subscribers. You can just, oh my God, you can do so much stuff. You can do so many things. So by now at this point, you should probably have your emotes. You should probably, or at least have some basic ones you can build from there. Because you want to give your not your VIPs, your subs, that little extra carrot, something to play with, because people love emotes. We understand. We love emotes and GIF. I've always been on kind of in the middle of that argument, whether it's GIF or GIF.
If the creator says it's GIF, it's GIF.
Exactly.
It's peanut butter.
That's fair. Actually, I haven't heard that part with the argument yet. I like that. GIF versus peanut butter. I'm okay with that. It can be really overwhelming. So you don't have to do it all at once. Take your time. It can just be a lot. So any of you that are affiliates already that are in the chat right now, you know that feeling. Any of you that are grinding out for affiliate right now, I'm sure you can taste it. You can taste that sweet, sweet overlord treat. So any of you that are affiliates, tell us how you felt when you got your email, because that's something we want to relive that with you. We'll share our experiences after, but we want to give you guys the chance to kind of talk about it first. Bear with me, I'm trying not to be loud because my husband is trying to take a nap. He picked a terrible nap time.
It's always a bad time to nap.
It's always yeah. Yeah, when your wife's getting ready to start a podcast with her friends and you know that she's loud, it's definitely a bad time to nap.
God, do you remember? God, 2 years ago. It will be 2 years this year, but a year and change now. Boy, how fast time passes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to think we just, in the last 5 months, got our happy anniversary from the affiliate program.
Just this December, I think that's where for both of us.
Yeah, because you got yours a week or two before mine, because we worked on yours, and then you turned around and put all the focus into getting mine, and it was amazing. I think Hal and Bellat got it around the same time as us. I think we all hit affiliate around the same time, and I don't remember. I think Sky was in there too. Jack hit it after the rest of us, because I remember when he hit affiliate, he did his face reveal.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised he didn't hit it earlier with how many followers he already had and how many people watch his streams. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised he didn't hit that those never-ending goals. You're sometimes like, oh my God, please, I'm almost there.
Jack is that freak of nature, in a good way, because we love Jack. Speaking of which, I never turned on the music.
He is a freak of nature.
He's the freak of nature that once he dropped his schedule, he started growing in leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
It was almost disgusting how fast he started growing once he dropped his schedule. I'm stoked for him. I'm super jealous, because I'm that would have been amazing to be able to do.
You got the same thing I did, right? You were excited for him, and then that.
And then it's
not necessarily.
I'm over here crying over a schedule, trying to
hold
the schedule.
Jealousy little thing came up, and then that jealousy went away, and that angry monster of competitors came up. He's like, motherfucker.
I'm like, how are you the one person that drops your schedule and you just blow up? Like,
Right.
that just...
I mean, good for him, and I love him to death.
Oh yeah.
And I'm so proud of him.
It just
but you're like,
blows my
"Mother
mind
of
still. We're all like,
Jesus."
schedule, and he's like, book it.
Nah.
In true Jack fashion. And I think that's probably one of my favorite things about him, though, is that he just does his own thing and is just unapologetically Jack, and it works for him.
For sure.
It works so
Yeah, man.
well for him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it just blows my mind. But
I love how like it literally started. I think we found out about him when I hit my affiliate. Remember? I forgot. I think it was
Yeah.
Ursus who said, "Go rate this guy," and he put Jack's name. I'm like, "Oh, sure, let's do it."
yeah, it was at the end of your affiliate stream.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And apparently he already knew Belak because I was in Belak's stream a few days later and he rated Jack. And I was like, oh shit, because you rated Jack, he was playing Ark. And I was hey, my people. And I sat in Jack's chat till like 4 in the morning. Yeah, I sat in his chat. We sat in his chat till like, we were up all night in his chat. Oh my god, it was so much fun. Yeah, because that was the night I was like, all right, guys, gotta go. Gonna go send my husband to the gods. And Hal was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. And that's where that came from, was that stream. It was just the gift that kept on giving. It just cracks me up.
Another one that I'm like really proud of is who just literally exploded and is still growing. She went away for a while. Is everybody's favorite Bumbles.
Oh my god, yes. I'm so excited to see how well she's doing. I don't catch her stream very often, but
she streams on
is just like bounding forward.
Yeah.
Well, I know she took some time off because of work stuff, because her work schedule was just haywire for a little while.
I'm pretty sure she puts her up schedule like the week prior on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's every Monday she does a community movie day. She's going through Disney and just going to cry over it, which is fantastic.
Oh, I didn't realize she was doing that with it.
Yeah, on her Discord. And let's see. Tuesday she streams from 2 o'clock, I think it is, 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock Central Standard Time, because she is in European times, which is 6 hours ahead of my time.
Yeah.
And I think 7 ahead of yours.
Yeah.
Which is one of the difficult things to try to do anything with her is unfortunately our time differences.
I run into that with Trans too. When he streams, it's like 4 in the morning for me when he streams. I hate it because I miss his streams and I love his streams.
Yeah, another dude that I've seen that is just starting to blow up too, and I'm really proud of him, is Ghetto.
Yeah. Well, he does a lot of collabs with Bumble, yeah.
Yeah. I think he started from I met him through her community.
Yeah, it was like in one of her streams. He's funny.
Oh, he's fantastic. I love him. He is like, adorable to the point of like, oh my god.
Yeah.
He's blown up recently.
He's the cutest.
Which is awesome. I think I've told you this. Oh god. For the charity stream, Bumbles rated me with 25 people. I'm like, what the balls?
Yeah, he's legit. That's for sure. Like, absolutely, he's a good dude. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's the dude abides. The dude abides.
That's absolutely it. The dude abides. I'm looking to see.
What's up, Jedi? How are you, buddy?
It's a Jedi. Hi, boo.
Thank you. While we wait, want to talk about your experience when you get that glorious email?
Oh my god. Okay, so we have a clip of the moment that I found out that I was affiliate. Screamed at the top of my lungs. My then 10-year-old, he was about 10, yeah, because he's gonna be 12 in a few months, was standing next to me. And I screamed at the top of my lungs while I was like, Clark, wait, you have to explain this to me. I'm a child. I remember saying, explain this like I'm a child. And he was like, "You got it, boo." And I was like, I screamed at the top of my lungs. And then I stalked my email for hours. Hours. Because that was one of because remember, the 2 days before I got it, I did 2 12-hour streams back to back. And that was when my shoulder blew out.
Not only was your shoulder blown out, you were sitting in a crappy ass, not even a desk, not even a chair. Want to tell them what you were sitting on?
A TV dinner. It was a TV dinner tray that I kept my keyboard and my monitor on, and I was sitting in a wobbly dining room chair that had no seat cushion on it. And I sat in that every weekend because I was living between the old place and this place. So every weekend I sat in that fucking chair and streamed for hours. Oh my god, it was terrible.
I think he sent me a picture once of what you were sitting on. I'm like,
yeah,
oh my
I was
god.
like, you want to see why I'm dying? You want to see this?
Blood and smoke. That was
blood and
awful.
smoke, man. Blood and fucking smoke. It was ridiculous.
I'm surprised he didn't blow it out earlier too.
I'm really shocked, honestly.
I'm really like excited how you were able to do all that with that crappy setup.
I don't know how.
And when we say crappy setup, I don't mean that she had a bad TV or bad TV, bad computer or anything. It's just
terrible. What's up? What? Do I have any? No. Because I can't have that much niacin right now because of the meds I'm on. I love you. I'm sorry. If you drank coffee, I'd have you all hooked up, or you can make a thing in my G Fuel. G Fuel.
G Fuel.
You might, but I'm gonna get back to my podcast now. Okay. I'm just telling you. I'm putting my headset back on because I'm in the middle of the podcast. I love you. Go drink some coffee or make yourself some badass G Fuel. He's pretty.
Oh, you're blushing.
He's pretty. I love
so when we say like you can stream on just about any budget, with anything, you literally can. Boy, that setup hurt me. That setup hurt.
Oh, it was bad.
You did that 12-hour stream, 212 back to back on that. I'm like, my god.
It was horrific. It was absolutely terrible, but I did it. I was grinding out so hard for that affiliate status. Like it's like I had been laid off because my clinic got shut down, and I was running my clinic at that point, and the provider that funded my clinic was like, "You're just not making me enough money anymore," so he shut my clinic. Guess who's... Oh my god, is Tina drunk? Please tell me Tina's drunk right now.
Last time I left him, he was drinking something that White Claw, apparently.
Oh, that's funny. And I know Tina's not a drinker, so...
He's a bit of a lightweight.
Hi, Tina. I feel that. I had one... Oh, yeah, my Angry Orchard. I'm just, like, nice and just... Because, like I said,
Stream not sponsored by Angry Orchard, but it could be. But it's not.
Or G Fuel. My husband makes fun of me so bad for G Fuel stuff. Oh my god, I'm kind of living for this right now with Tina. I'm so excited to see where this goes. So it's fine if you guys don't want to share your affiliate story, or if you haven't had the chance to get your email yet, but just know, if you're in our Discord or you pop into the stream, whatever, please, we want to share that excitement with you. So anytime, like for truly with a gallon of lemonade. Oh, you are
drunk on 4 Trulies. Yay. Wow.
You are a lightweight pumpkin. I could at least handle that. Oh, we are doing well, Jedi. We're doing well. I'm just very tired today. So, but I mean, when you got a cute little calf like this to run your podcast with, you can't say no to that.
What cat? I don't have a cat. I don't hear him jiggling no bells.
I said calf. Because Because your cute little pink horns say moo.
Say moo. I say moo.
So, but yeah, so guys, just know it can be overwhelming. It can be overstimulating. Take your time. Reach out to one of us if you need help with it. One of the head honchos in the Discord we're more than happy to walk you through the process. We're not filling out your tax forms for you because that would be illegal, but we can hold your hand while you cry through the process because it's a lot.
I remember calling you like saying, Ed, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
You did. It was honestly the only reason I knew what the fuck I was doing by the time my email came around, because I helped you get through yours. I think you did a screen share or something like that while you did
I
it.
did. I did that, and I think around that same time too, I set up my PayPal. Because one of the glorious things about finally hitting affiliate is that you get this little thing that you're able to do tips/donations. Just don't call it donations because the Twitch gods will get on your ass for that. But I'm like, how the balls do I do this? So I finally was able to set it up to where I got my own PayPal for the first time. I never had a PayPal, never owned one, never had one, made one for the channel. I set up my tax forms, submitted it. Oh, that process I hated because
that was
so you send it part. Right. You send it on. I forgot when I sent it, but let's say I sent it on a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
God, my accent came out. Tuesday. And then I think I didn't get approval until 4 or 5 days later. I think it was.
It took you a while to get yours.
7,
I got all my stuff
like
within I got all my stuff the next day, but I think I did mine like I want to say mine. I got mine on like a Monday or Tuesday. I think you did yours on a weekend.
Over the weekend. That was the issue.
It took you like a week to come through. I remember because we were all sweating. We were all sweating bullets over it because we're like, why the fuck is it taking so long?
Right.
I remember you were so stressed out. I would have been too. Especially because it's like, I just did all this work and now you're going to tell me fuck off? Like, why? I remember too because you were afraid to stream because you're like, I don't want him to take my things away.
Yes, I did not want them to take away my shiny toy after I just got it after Christmas.
Exactly. Like, I just got my toy. No. Let me have my toy. Yeah,
let me keep my toy, damn it. I've earned it.
Exactly.
I've grinded for it.
I worked hard. I just want to play hard.
I got sick with COVID because of it. Damn it.
You did. That's right. You had COVID in the middle of all of that.
Yes. I was laid out for a month in December. It was awful.
You were so scrawny.
And then I remember I
did not like how thin your face got. I was very upset.
Oh, I did. I did because I got skinny. But, you know, I don't think I was crazy enough and like idiotic enough to do a stream on that Friday. I think almost immediately after I was getting better.
Yeah, as soon as you
and you told me that doing it. Yeah, everybody was telling me stop, don't even do the stream. I'm like, nah, fuck it, I know what I'm doing. And as soon as I started, like in my head, I'm like, oh my god, I just want to pass out. I don't want to do anything anymore.
You were miserable.
And I think it showed on my face. And I was like, so embarrassed about it.
You could tell. You just wanted to crawl into a hole and die. You could tell. It was nuts.
It was bad. But again, I literally just got that affiliate. I was like, oh, let me do it, damn it. Let me do it.
Yeah, life didn't feel normal without hitting the green button.
Yeah. And you get so excited too because you get that email, that glorious email, and you read. God,
I think it's congratulations. Yeah, I have the email saved in my emails. I made a folder just for that email, just so I could keep it forever, so my email wouldn't like auto delete it or anything. Yeah, that purple picture, because it's just a little bit different than the partner one. The partner one has like a village with a heart, and the affiliate one's a little different.
You're the adventurer, and you start off as
they have this cute theme with it.
Yeah, you start off on your journey as an adventurer.
Yeah.
And when you get affiliates, it's like you're receiving your Hogwarts letter.
Yes, it's your Hogwarts. I've actually seen a few people call it their Hogwarts letter when they get their partner status, at least. But it's like affiliates definitely Hogwarts letter. You're like a full wizard once you get partner, for sure. You are a wizard once you get partner. Jesus, those stats you have to hold.
It's insane. And you
Yeah.
cannot miss a day if you have a schedule.
No, to get
It's
partner
literally-
realistically, it becomes a 40-hour-a-week job.
Which technically at that point it should be.
Yeah, if you're
You know
making
what I mean?
because at that point you're trying to actually like make an income off of Twitch.
An income that you're able to live off and still be enough to pay off your
Yeah.
taxes.
Exactly, because your pay bracket changes once you're partner.
Oh yeah.
You make more, but they actually
Take one.
hound you a little more. Yeah, they hound you a little more. Yeah, that's the thing too, is it's like you make more, but at the same time you're actually kind of losing more. Taxes are fun.
Ugh.
So payouts, now that we're talking about those, that's actually something that I was definitely confused about. I think all of us kind of had our head scratching moment when it came to figuring out our payouts and when the fuck we were going to get them. And we kind of got shafted with ours because that was when they stopped renewing in November and they didn't renew again till like February of last year. So we all had to sit and wait for months for our payouts. I think Belak got his on time.
Yes.
I think he got in like right before that cusp, like right in, like he got it. I think he made it like a week before we made our payouts. But yeah, a bunch of us sat in limbo for months waiting on our first payout, which it made it a nice payout because we just kept accumulating, but it was really, really discouraging and really frustrating because it's like we wanted new toys for our streams that those payouts were going to make sure we were able to get. So a payout. So when someone subs to your channel, you make half of what they pay. What it shows they pay. It doesn't. So it'll say like, was it like $5.45 or something like that for a tier 1. It's gonna charge them closer to $6 after the taxes, but you get roughly $2.50 of what they pay. So that goes directly to you. The overlords take the other half. Then when it comes to bits, every 1 bit is 1 penny. So if someone gives you 100 bits, you get $1. That's kind of the taxes are still going to be there. So the overlords are still going to get their tax. Just like they are on your subs, which I think is kind of dumb with the subs because they're already taking half, but I digress. The overlords and I have words often.
You have the balls to do it. I don't.
I just get a bot response anyway. I'm not Harris Heller. I don't actually get a response. Even then, I don't think he gets one anymore since he left. So a biddy is 1 penny. Even if someone gifts like a bulk of subs to you, they'll get a discount on the price, but you still make what you would normally get. So you're at least not getting screwed over there. So that works with that. Back in our day, when we first started with everything, if you're sub to a channel, it did not auto renew. They took that away early last year when they laid down the law of the forbidden words. They changed it about the same time, so that your subs will auto renew. So that's something that you need to be aware of too, because if someone's gifted a sub, it won't auto renew, but they will be notified, hey, if you'd like to auto renew, you can give us money and we will get your repeating subscription going. So you at least have that benefit when it comes to someone having the option to sub to you, because sometimes you're gifted a sub and you get those perks for that channel, you get more into that channel because you're utilizing that subscription, and you decide to resub. I have a few people that I sub to that I did that with. Gaming Grandma was one of the big ones. She was probably one of the first gifted subs that I was given. I love her. She is hilarious. She plays horror games, and I think she plays Call of Duty once in a while. I was gifted a sub to her channel. I started watching her even more than I was before, because I was like, someone gave me this. They paid money for this. I'm not gonna waste this. And I mean, I've just been consistently lucky enough to continue being like rando gifted subs.
That's always lovely.
Yeah, so that's one of the things too with like your subs is that's where it comes in that it's even more important that you're streaming regularly, because they are literally paying you to stream. So if you really want to see some income coming in, you need to pay attention to that. Your sub numbers are going to vary. Twitch has an analytics system now that you can actually see the reason your subs gave for not resubbing or for canceling their sub. Which I think is a little bit of a punch to the ego, but it's nice at the same time because then you can see if they're like, the streamer's just not active enough anymore, or more often than not, like from what I see, it's like, I gotta prioritize bills, which by all means, don't ever get upset with someone for having to cancel their sub to your channel, whether it's because they're either doing it because you're not streaming enough for them to justify spending better part of $6 a month on you minimum. The tier 3 is closer to like $25,
which is
or you need to understand that they have bills too. They got to prioritize it. Yeah, you're trying to make money, but don't quit your job the second you get your affiliate email, please. Unless you're in a situation where you can. I've seen people quit their job as soon as they hit affiliate, and then they are devastated.
Lucky. You have to be so lucky because we both experience it. I think both of us realistically got paid, what, 4 times last year? We may paid off 4 times, about, give or take.
Yeah.
And they weren't consecutive as much as we wanted to be.
Right.
They were months in between. I think for me, I got paid last year, February, April, June, September, and I got paid.
You got one right around Christmas. Yeah.
This month.
This month, okay. Yeah, because I made last month. I didn't make this month.
Yeah, I got $10 to my name right now.
Yeah. So that's the thing with payouts too. Yeah.
Oh my god, the thing with payouts, I love it because it's easier to do than YouTube. On YouTube, you need to get even just to be able to get payout. It's insane. But once you make payout, it's like you get a cent per every view. So it's almost like bits. So like Ed, I said earlier, $1 equals one bit, and 1 bit equals 10 cents. A penny. Sorry. To reach $1 on YouTube, you have to have 100 views on your video, and that's $1. But you have to wait till you get $100. Same with Twitch to get your payout. Yeah, and that could take forever to do.
Especially if you have like a 2-week period that you just can't stream at all. You got your real life happens and everything. So one of the cool things with Twitch is that as you accumulate money into your payout, you're getting bits, you're getting subs, you're getting all of these things. It starts accumulating in your Twitch bank. But you have to hit $100 by the end of the month to get paid the 15th of the following month. So as long as you reach your $100 by the end, like say in January, reach your $100 by the end of January, February 15th, give or take a few days on either side of it. I've had it where I get paid like the 12th, so I've had it where I get paid like the 18th. But the 15th is the cutoff supposedly with it. Then you get your payout. I think you can set it up with a bank account, but PayPal's a little bit better.
I get it through my bank account just because I don't want any.
I'm a whore for PayPal. I love my PayPal, and I like it because it helps me keep my streaming and like content funds separate. And if I can pay for something online with PayPal, I'm going to, because it gives you a little more protection if something happens with it. So if a vendor fights you on something and it's a legitimate, like you can prove like this seller fucked up, PayPal will back you and they'll get you paid back regardless. And then they hit the vendor with a fee. Like, you screwed up, but you have to have documentation proof, which I'm really grateful. So they're not just letting people charge back on something because they're being petty. We run into that with Chaos. Like, someone will get mad about something, they'll break a rule, they'll get in trouble, and they'll try to charge back. And my boss is like, nope, here's all the documentation. Get fucked. Which I think is important for the sellers. But otherwise, they
too,
take
though,
that and a
you-
fee, and it's ridiculous.
Usually though, they send out and you get in the, you can go to your settings on your Twitch account, and usually on the 12th of every month, if you make payout, you will see
Mm-hmm.
Twitch payments processed, and it will tell you usually by the 15th it goes into your bank account. But they will always notify you either through email or on your own Twitch account saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's being sent right now."
Yeah. I usually get an
12th.
email saying I get an email from them, and then PayPal will shoot me an email, and they're like, "Hey, you have funds," and I'm like, "Oh, I can pay a bill
Yeah.
this week. Cool. I can eat."
Thank the light.
Yes.
But on that note too, you if you hadn't made the let's say your $100 limit, you still have till the 12th to make it there.
Oh, I thought it was end of the month cutoff.
No,
it's till the 12th, till
you
it
still make it to
processes.
until it's being
That's good to know.
processed. Because I've a couple of times I had it to where I'm like $3-4 off or or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and I make it through bits or somebody gift subscribes me.
Mm-hmm.
That's when, and I make it. I'm like, oh, thank you, and that's when I got paid on the 12th or process and then paid. So you still have technically a couple of days cushion before the cutoff happens.
Gotcha.
But-
That's very good to know.
Yeah.
All right, so grind out that last week.
Yes, you have till the last week to make
Stress yourself out that last week before you get paid.
it. Pour yourself out as much as possible.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, they're rough.
Oh my god, you have to be so careful too. I was like, this, and with my taxes too, I'm always like double checking, triple checking. I put the right, the right numbers for routing or your savings or whatever it is you're putting for your bank account or through
Mhm.
installing your PayPal. You have to be very careful because I don't want to fuck it up.
So
my
Hal
God.
actually ran into the issue with his payouts. He changed bank accounts. Like he changed banks.
Oh no.
And his swap over information didn't save when he updated it on the website. It like hiccuped. So his payout went to a bank account that didn't even exist anymore. It had been completely closed and he didn't have access to it anymore.
Fuck.
It took him months to get it back, and it was from one of his 24-hour streams, so it was a big payout. Because when he would get paid out, he'd get paid out because he was running 24-hour streams because the man's a machine.
Hottie with a body.
Howdy with a body.
Shit, hold on.
Just
This
like
is a
American.
sidetrack because my squirrel is off the tracks. But damn, I saw that picture of you that you posted up on your TikToks and Twitter.
The one in the black
Damn!
dress.
Both of you. Damn.
Right? So that dress and those boots, that was 4 months of planning for that outfit. That was the outfit I wore out last Saturday to dinner.
Is that what you were working on?
Knee-high boots. Huh?
Because you got that booty pop out. I was
Yes.
like, damn, girl.
Yes. And I
I was
had
about
my two best trans girlfriends helping me pick out the outfit and everything like that. Like that outfit was months into planning. And actually the dress came in a size bigger than it was supposed to. So I was really nervous about it. Especially because being all down and sickly, I'm all floppy and I'm not as muscly as I was, and I don't have the thighs I used to have and everything. So I was so scared the dress was going to be too much, but it ended up working out well. It ended up being really comfortable. So
I was about to start hollering, and then I remember, oh wait, I can't. Damn.
I
You know that GIF meme of that dude just sliding in. I was about to do that to your DM. I was like, "Sup, girl?"
was like, uh-oh. I
wait,
should be
never
sliding
mind,
into
I can't.
his.
Yes.
Yes.
Too bad I don't have his. Damn.
You got his. He's in my Discord.
Ooh, I got distracted. My bad. What?
Slide all up into Mr. Etta's DMs.
What's going on?
Do
I'm
it.
distracted.
What? I know, he's
What?
pretty. He's pretty, I'll share.
Oh, right. Sorry. What? Squirrels?
Squirrels. So on that note, Your first affiliate stream.
Oh boy.
This is like crack for the head honchos. We love planning first affiliate streams. This stream should be a party to celebrate. Not only, of course, you're going to celebrate yourself, but one thing you will notice with us, we always come back to your community. Your community is what got you this far. Your hard work played into it too and everything, but without your community, you would not have been able to do it. You have to have a community to do it. It's one of the requirements.
Yeah. It's overwhelming, humbling, and tear-jerking. At least for me and you, I think it was.
I sobbed my eyes out. Okay. We got clips of that too.
Both of us did.
Dauntless.
It's yes. We have to go back to that game when I have my computer back.
We really do. We can play it on our Switch.
I fucked up the settings on computer, so now the settings on the Switch looks awful, and I can't change those because I connected.
All right,
both
we'll play that to celebrate when you do get it back. That we'll
Yes.
slam out like 12 hours
Yes.
of COD.
God, yes, I can do that
And-
easily.
Yeah.
Easily now.
I need my COD. I need you to carry me in COD because I'm trash. I've been
I
playing
played it
zombies
like-
because you ain't been
I
there.
played it last week. Oh my God, I was trash.
So bad.
Trash.
So bad at it.
So
I love it.
bad. I stopped
Especially
playing
when you
it. I
don't
was like,
play for a little
Jesus.
while.
oh my
versus-
God, yes, you
what-
get trounced by everybody.
Dude, and
And you're like,
everything in the battle pass this season, it's all Vanguard goodies. Like it's all Vanguard goodies. I was like, are you
I've-
fucking
I
kidding
have
me?
not played it. You know what we need to do? We need to get a day, especially now
Man,
that
it's
you're not working
terrible.
for a bit,
Mhm.
and just grind it out. Just like say fuck it. Because
You got some
I can't
catching up
stream
to
it
do
at the
because I
moment.
hit level 42 today. So
Well, fuck you then. Help me
what
out,
else am I gonna do with my time?
bitch.
What else am I gonna do with my time? I can't do that for 3 more months.
Text me and say, hey, help.
I will. I wasn't.
Like,
I always forget
got
that
it.
you. I always forget that you play it on your console, so I haven't messaged you about it because I was like, oh, his computer's down right now. I don't want to be that guy and be like,
My computer's down, but
Weekend has
You know what that
COD.
means?
I always forget that it's on your console too, though. So I'm like, but yeah,
write
no,
it down
we need to.
on a note and stick
I'm
it on your
going
computer.
Going to.
It says he has on
King
console.
has yes. King has COD on console. Weekend has COD. Weekend has COD, and it would be very exciting. Oh, your crown came in.
It did.
Oh my God, that's
Way
so
better
exciting.
than the McDonald's one. the Burger
Is
King.
it heavier? It looks
crown.
like it's heavier.
It is.
Yeah,
It has a good bit of weight. It's not too heavy.
good. As
but the
long as
same
it's not
problem
too
with any
heavy,
hat-
but you want it heavy enough to be sturdy.
Oh yeah, for sure. I gotta put it down a bit when I'm doing videos when I'm moving about. But I have some ideas. I'm gonna make some videos next week. I'm gonna put an order for new contacts coming in for King, Calavera, and Principe. And I was making more videos. I got some ideas I gotta do.
I need to get some energy and get back on my bullshit with mine in the next week because I'm down to I only have 20 something left out of those 54.
You post 2 a day. That's why.
No,
I post one a
I only
day.
post one of those a day, and then it's 15 seconds of my bullshit.
You know what?
otherwise.
You know why? I stopped putting videos out there because I was getting pissed off that I was getting no videos
Mhm.
because shadow banning is a fucking bullshit.
That's why I
but,
quit using that tag.
I
it
quit
worked.
using that tag too.
And you
And
get
I've been getting
hundreds, aren't you?
200 video 200 plus videos views
That's why
per
I quit
video.
using the tag.
And it's so
why I
fucking
quit.
stupid. It's so fucking stupid.
It is. It's fucking bullshit. I hate it.
Ugh. But whatever. We got distracted. Sorry.
Yeah, it's sorry. We could go on TikTok rants forever. Maybe we'll even end up
just-
making that a podcast. We'll just bitch about TikTok for 3 hours.
I mean, that could be part of the podcast, to be honest.
And it could be. We'll do a social media podcast and we'll go on a rant about TikTok. Because we have a lot to say about the app that we love to hate.
The
King and I
forbidden
are
app.
TikTok whores. And we fucking hate it so much. But we
All
just
right,
can't,
on a
we just
final
can't
rant.
quit
On a
it.
final rant. Anybody who can go to TikTok and look at the user called the Big Texan 2 point something.
Oh my god, I
He
love
just found out awful news.
Oh, no.
He has heart failure, lung failure, and kidney failure, and they don't know how long he's gonna last.
Oh my God, Big Texan?
Big Texan.
No, I'll have to shoot him a
Yes,
DM. Oh,
he
that
is a
sucks.
army veteran. He has a family. He has a
Yeah.
beautiful little daughter.
You're the one that introduced me to his
Wonderful
content
wife.
like a year ago.
Yeah. He is
Damn,
not in a
shoot him
good
a
place.
DM.
He's
I'll shoot
making
him
a
a
couple
DM.
videos here and there, but
Oh,
man,
he's probably exhausted.
oh, my heart just died with me because, oh my
He's a good
God, I
one.
love the dude.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a good one. And he actually answers his
Yeah.
DMs.
Yeah, he does.
He's
He's a
really
good
sweet.
he's a good guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
It's a
out there
shame that
putting
I
puff
never had the
duty.
guts to say, "Hey, I love your content. I'm gonna do it in a bit later."
I was gonna
but
say, yeah, do it later. He needs to pick me up right now.
oh yeah, no, sorry about that, but I had
No,
like,
you're fine.
man,
You're
it just,
fine.
oof. I just saw those videos like today too. I was like, oh no,
Right.
no.
No. Yeah, I'll
He's
have
so
to shoot him a
hilarious,
DM.
dude.
Yeah, he is. He's funny as hell.
Yeah, he is.
But
Sorry,
you're
squirrels.
fine. No,
What?
squirrels. What? Back to your first affiliate stream. So this is a party. Make it a big deal. Don't just be like, oh yeah, me. I'm live. No. And it doesn't have to be like some crazy 12 or 24, 48 hour stream. Like it does not have to be insanely long, but take at least a few days, plan it with your community, hype it up, like advertise the shit out of it. Be like, hey, I want to celebrate with you guys. We got this far.
Talk to your mods if you have mods by that point too.
Oh
They
my
will
God,
help you
better
out
have
so
mods,
much.
or I'm gonna come in there and point my mom finger at you because you
Look,
better have
to be
mods
fair
by
though,
that
it's
point.
hard. To be fair too, it's hard finding a good mod that you can trust.
It's
It's hard. We got lucky
It is,
because
but unless you make affiliate in like 4
we got
days,
each other.
you should be established with someone in your, even just one person in your community that you can count on with it. You know, if you have viewers that come on at different times, have the conversation with them, get yourself a mod situated, because once you start getting busy, especially once you hit affiliate, you can't be modding your own stream, and it can actually get you in a lot of trouble. One of the reporting options is that the streamer did not have a modded chat. Don't get yourself in trouble over something you can avoid. I've seen
That's the scary
streamers
part.
before. They had, dude, I was in a guy's stream once and it was the cutest thing ever. His mom was his mod. She set up a Twitch just to mod for him.
That's adorable.
How cute
I
is
will
that?
never have my mom as
Oh,
my moderator because oh boy, she will kill me.
Mama King's scary. I can't wait to meet the woman, and I'm very excited for the day she feeds me,
I
but
love
I'm
her.
terrified of her.
We need somebody to clip this. I love her to death, but dear Jesus, the moment that she goes into my stream or any stream that I'm in, I'm dead.
We both are. She'll never feed me.
No,
She will never
No.
feed me. No.
no, I wouldn't.
No.
She cannot
We
be.
would die.
She cannot be my mod, and I'm terrified because she sees my TikToks. She sees my TikToks and she likes them all the time too. I'm like, oh god. You know that video that I
that's
did
funny.
of me going, bitch, you're all fucked. You know the one that turns me into like
Yes.
with makeup. She goes, what is this? I'm like, nothing. It's a joke. It's a joke. I swear. I swear. No.
She starts beating you with a rosary.
No. It got close.
Yeah.
Oh no. The less said about the Ixnay tattoos, the better. Cause she told me that the day I get my a tattoo, she will grab the butcher's knife,
That's right.
dull
Carve
it,
it off of you.
and then slowly carve it off my body. And
My Nana was the same way. My Tia, all of her tattoos, she could hide until after my Nana passed away, and then after she passed away, my Tia was like slapping them on her arms. I was like, "Oh my god, I can't with you." I was like, "You realize Tata's still alive, right?" And she's like, "Me." She's like, "Dads aren't scary to girls." Like, that's fair.
Yeah.
I got my dad wrapped around my finger. I understand.
Yep. Same with my sister.
30 years old, and my dad's still.
You mean 29?
Bless you. What was that? I had one of the cops when I was working the open tell me, I was like, I haven't been to a show since I was like 20 because there was a concert after the event every day. And the Macklemore concert was a lot of fun. And I was so grateful to get to work that. And he was like, oh, so like 3 years ago. And I looked at him and I was like, and he's a fucking sergeant. And I looked at him, I was like, I love you. And he just busted a gut. And I was like,
could you tell he was married?
not even that. I'm in uniform. And I was just so unprofessional with it. And luckily he laughed really hard about it. But I was like, don't tell my chief. Battalion chief's laughing at me. I was like, I'm sorry. Take my badge.
Please don't take my badge. I work hard for it.
Exactly.
Yo.
I was like, I'm so sorry. I wasn't ready.
There never are.
Exactly. And another thing with that, so with the first affiliate stream, if you need help planning it, reach out to us. We love planning affiliate streams. And we want to know about your affiliate streams. You got one coming up?
Please.
Please
Let's cheer you up. Let's cheer you up.
Let us know. Like, that is one thing that is it's like a birthday party.
Yeah.
And we love it.
Yeah, let's go party.
Exactly.
And
we want to be there to share that with you, like, because selfishly we want to be part of things. Because
so selfishly we want to relive our moments.
Exactly.
Trust me, if I could go back, I wish I would have planned it better. Knowing what I know now about streaming and how to do it better and how to set up so that everything is not necessarily perfect but better. Oh man, I would have done that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I would not have been afraid to go on Twitter and say, or even on Discord, say, hey, Belloc, Edda, Ursus, Vex, everybody, hey, can we get together on this day and do a stream together for my first affiliate stream? I would not. 100% I would have done it.
We did a lot of advertising for yours, but I think
that was
most of the planning.
Yeah, and I wish I would have thought of something like that because, man, not again. Hindsight being 2020, whatever. But I'm like, boy, I wish I could have done a bit better. But again, I'm not gonna lie.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fucking fun.
A lot of fun in your affiliate stream.
Yeah, we did.
That was great. But yeah, we'll help you plan it. Let us be your party planners. Or let us help you promote it. Let us do all the things. Because we're a community. You guys don't have to do this alone. We joke about being proud parents and everything, but it's we want to be that part of your streaming life. We want you to have that community with us as well. We notice when you guys do things. We do notice, even if we're just lurking in the background, whatever the case. We notice we're cheering you on and everything. We just don't always have the time to really be vocal about it.
Sure.
But we absolutely are happy to help, and we want to be part of anything that you want us to be part of. Absolutely.
Oh my God, yes.
Okay, we actually... so next topic. So once your payouts start coming in, keep yourself to the same budget regulations as you were keeping before. Use your payout if you don't have to use your payout for more important things like bills and things like that. Treat yourself to some goodies. Upgrade your webcam. Spend $10 on Amazon. Get yourself a ring light if you want one. Setting up your tips. You're gonna start seeing tips. Honestly, tips are a really good way to make money before you're an affiliate because people can still send you money, and the overlords can't touch it. But,
with that though, too, like you said, with budgeting, shit, I got my dinky little ring light for $19 on Amazon. It has a couple of settings. It got this bright ass setting, which is called a warm light, which I'll go through them. This light, and then your average light.
Yeah.
A dinky little thing. It breaks on me all the time. It's sometimes if you leave it on the highest setting of light, it starts to dim by itself.
Oh, it overheats. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, no,
That's
again,
funny.
not the best, but it works. I also got this little thing a LED lights on my desk
I got
that
one
I'm able
right
to change
here
the colors.
that I've strategically mounted.
Yeah,
see, mine
that I
doesn't
can
change
change
colors,
colors
but
with.
I've got my little clamp one that's strategically mounted. That's just floating on my monitor. Then I've got my ring light, and it came with a mount for my C920 that I got from you. and a phone mount, and I paid like $15 for that one, and it's like the bendable ones, and the ring light. I mean, it's good size. It's about as big around as my pop filter.
Yeah.
Again, and I love it.
They're game changers for sure, but you don't have to go, and buy the most expensive, top of the line, Elgato owned products or anything like that. You don't have to. You can. Don't get me wrong. It's like when you get door locks for your house. You can get the cheap ones. You can. Or if you want to go more expensive, know that it's going to be more secure, know that it's going to last longer, then do it.
Mm-hmm.
But only do it if you're planning for the long run. Because it's fine and it's fun getting those toys. It's very fun.
Treat yourself.
It's very
You've earned it.
But be careful with buying tech for your streams if you don't plan on doing this regularly. Kind of like working out, going to the gym, memberships. If you're not going to use them all the time, they're not going to be worth it in the end.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun. They're very, very fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm a sucker. I'm impulsive, and I'm the worst at it. Haven't
been to my gym in 4 months, and I'm like, I gotta make sure my payment goes through. I feel that.
I am absolutely the worst at being a responsible adult and using my money wisely. I will be the first to admit it, even here, anywhere. I'm the worst. But because of those mistakes, I've learned to hold back and say, okay, I want this and I need this. But fuck, my first mic that I've used for the longest of time was this.
I remember that mic. I think that's the same one this guy uses.
FLOUF Eon. Yes. BM800 for $20. And it worked for the longest of time. It was dinky, and I had to use the side because that's where the pickup was, and I had to speak like this. I had to be really close, and it will pick up every sound around me, and I hated it. I remember my first dinky little thing that cost me $25 for the audio mixer, external audio mixer, because I use XLR mics.
Mm-hmm.
It was a dinky little thing that cost me $20, and it was the worst, but it worked. Later on, yes, I chose to buy this XLR mic, which is specifically for podcasting. Because if you notice, the less you kind of can hear me, it becomes more muted, and you cannot hear me. Same if I go here, or here, which is perfect for me because they can be noisy behind me. There could be dogs. There could be a party behind me. As long as no noise is coming from here, and I have the settings on my external audio mixer set up perfectly, then it's gonna be fine. And those are expensive. The mic alone costs like $200 and like $80. The external thing costs $90-something. The camera costs that I have running, I bought 3 of them because I was an idiot. An
idiot that I benefited from.
Yeah, well, you needed it.
I did. I really did.
And I'm glad it still works. It does add up, but you have to be smart with it and think, okay, if I want to buy it, I can use my own money. That's perfectly fine. Or you can do what Etta does and save it on your PayPal.
This?
And then
perfect starter for a webcam.
Yes, especially now with how freaking advanced those cameras are.
They're works on gorgeous. iPhones and Androids. Let me find the program. No, that's my shopping folder. I have like folders with 1,000 things in them all over my phone. It's disgusting. It's called Droid Cam. It's free. Download it on your phone. Download it on your computer. You can either USB. It does take your battery, so I recommend having your phone plugged in while you do it. You can either USB it in, or you can Bluetooth it in with your computer. Anytime you've seen me with a dual cam, my phone is the other cam. You just pop up the app, you plug in it'll give you the network address. When it updates, it'll just change a little bit. You plug that in, boom, got your camera. Walmart has webcams for $20. I only have the webcam that I have, which is the C920, because King was nice enough to send it to me. My mic, I was lucky enough, and a community member sent it to me, but it is the Blue Yeti Blackout. Runs about $150 on Amazon. I can change it so it's multi-directional. It's true, Tiffany Stephanie is a very lovable man.
I forgot that's where you're gonna call me from last time. I completely forgot.
I went through the first episode and made clips and put those on TikTok too, and the Tiffany Stephanie one is on there, by the way. And
Thank you.
I don't know if you're on the LOLplus TikTok or not.
I am.
So I don't know if Vex is or not.
Oh, Vex.
But anytime you guys make clips, it is his government name. Anytime you guys make clips, let us know. Send them to us.
You're not supposed to say that's my legal name.
Oh yeah. Vex docked the shit out of King. Tiffany Stephanie, sir. But before that, for my mic, you can use your webcam one. Webcam mics aren't necessarily going to be great, but it's a start. You don't even have to have a webcam. Just at least
find use your microphone from your headphones. A lot of games and headphones have them.
I use this forever. If you see any of my original streams, I had the not cat ear pink set. I had my little mic. I just got this headset more recently. It was a Christmas gift. That mic is fantastic. And if you have a 2000 NVIDIA GeForce whatever GPU or newer, you can download software that helps you with noise cancellation on that. Works with anything. I'm using it right now to blur my background and fix my audio, because otherwise it's very loud in my apartment, and I have a fan on full blast that's rotating in my room. And I have children, and they're loud.
Yeah.
I love that, Vex. That makes me happy. So you have options. Start small and grow from there. If you've got the ability to do it, by all means, go nuts. Buy yourself all the fancy toys and everything. If that's what you want, I use my Elgato green screen. Green screens are great. They're not super necessary if you've got a background you're not worried about people seeing. Or like right now, because my husband prefers his privacy. That's the only reason I have the background blurred right now. If I'm home alone streaming, I've got my LED lights on the back on the wall rotating through colors or whatever. For a more sharp look, I do use my green screen on like Call of Duty videos and things like that, just because I'm not. It's a lot on me for that break with a webcam frame. Like, I've been tinkering with one that I do like that has a blur to it. But if you don't want, like, your background in there, you do have options. Get a green sheet and pin it to the wall behind you.
Yeah.
Light it up real nice. Adjust some settings in your OBS. You don't have to go broke. But if you're an affiliate now, you want to treat yourself if you have the ability to do that. Especially you got the money with your payout and it doesn't have to go to something else that is more important in real life. Treat yourself.
And Forge.
But don't think that because you're an affiliate, you really don't have to change anything now that you're an affiliate. Which is the coolest part. I'll say it again. You don't have to change anything now that you are an affiliate.
Say it once for the people on the back.
You don't have to change anything now that you are an affiliate. Because you know why?
Exactly.
You know why? You have a community that got you to affiliate. And they liked you the way you were before.
If anything, those changes are cosmetic so that the quality matches what you want to put out. That's why I know I can speak for Edda when I say this. We buy those expensive stuff because we want our quality to be the highest level because we're proud of what we're putting out. I know for sure for me, I want the best quality not because it looks good, because it does, and those are really nice toys.
It makes me feel good about what I'm it just fluffs my ego.
It gives you pride in what you're doing. I want to be proud of the content that I'm putting out. I saw videos like back in the day of my own videos. The quality of the audio was the quality of the video was crap. I've seen them.
They're so
Embarrassingly
bad.
enough, she's seen them.
I love
But-
them. They're so bad.
God, I think I showed her
you
like
were
my
scared
first
of your
video.
own shadow.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. My first videos were done through this. I had to it was so complicated. I don't even know how I was able to do it. I was able to record separately on this camera, get the audio on what was it on
Is that crappy mixer program we were talking about the other night?
on Audacity, get it separately done, sync the audio in the video by me clapping, and then edit out everything else when I'm editing the videos together. So when I say I started with the crappiest of equipment, I literally started with just a camcorder that cost me. The first camcorder that I started with cost me $24. Then I bought this one, which cost like 80 something bucks for this ring. Technically, I can still stream on this because it has HD and it's for streaming. It has like 4K, 60 frames per second. It's actually a pretty good camcorder. It really is.
Yeah.
But I don't have. I could get a fish lens so it captures more, and it will work.
A lot
again
of
on Elgato.
streamers are going to those fancy like photography cameras to use for their videos now. That's what Harris and Sam and all of them are using.
You just
And
gotta
but
get
they
the
even
cable
say
for it.
start with your phone. It's going to be better than any other
Yeah.
camera you can get.
So
it's-
like
yeah.
when I say specifically me, my quality of product was the worst. It was, and they took time and effort to tweak everything, to change just a little bit, just one thing at the time, and it took ages for me to get comfortable with speaking on the mic and being in front of a camera. It took hours upon hours streaming by myself before I hit affiliate for months on end, streaming to nobody, to 0 people for the
Yep.
longest of
Talking to
time, and
yourself.
hanging conversations and holding conversations while playing games by yourself with only yourself to entertain yourself. Because that's at the end of the day, you can get the most fanciest of toys, you can get the biggest, baddest camera, the baddest looking, the ring lights, the best back, everything. You get the beast of a computer to hold streams, everything. But if you're not comfortable, if you're not okay with what you're doing, if you're not secure on yourself and comfortable with you, and it's being forced, so this fake personality gets turned up even higher, then all those things don't really matter. All those things will only highlight how uncomfortable you are, how unsure of yourself you are. And do you really want that? Yeah, it might look badass and it looks awesome. You have the best thing. You can click the Elgato, whatever it's called, to get like different camera angles, to get different audio, whatever. Yeah, that's cool. That's fancy. That's a toy I want. That costs $200, and by God, I want it. But I'm not ready for it yet because I don't think what I'm putting out necessitates that toy. I want it. That Stream Deck looks fantastic, and it's a beautiful toy.
So bad.
Mwah.
I want that 32 key. Oh.
Orgasmic.
I'm like, I don't want
almost.
a 6 key. I can afford a 6 key. I don't want a 6 key. I want that fucking 32 key.
Right, but you feel
I'll
me
probably
though when
only
I say
use
like
6 of the keys. But
right,
I
but like you
want
know what
the
I mean
big
though,
fancy
right?
toy.
You know
yeah.
what I mean though, right? When I say you don't feel like you're ready for that yet.
Yeah, I can't justify the cost.
No, not yet.
I want it.
Fuck yeah, we want it.
I want it.
Bad.
I like my setup because it's my space. It's my one little space that is just mine. It's just my little spot. I don't get a lot of those, especially having kids. I don't get a lot of things to just me. It's my one little spot. So it's just, yeah. So what we're getting at, guys, is get the things if you want to get the things without compromising paying your bills, but use your payouts wisely. Don't go broke, because keep doing what you're doing, because that's what got you to this point in the first place. And
Also,
honestly,
do not
too,
quit your
sometimes
job
community,
immediately.
yeah, oh god, don't do that. If you're able to, good on you, but just don't. No.
At least wait till your partner.
Right? And you might even get lucky enough. Sometimes community members like to send the streamer things. So you might get lucky and something that you got your eye on, or set a tip goal.
Yeah.
If you go on my primary Twitch, I have a tip goal every time. And I let that tip goal sit until I meet it. You can put up a thing on your screen through your layout creator that says, hey, I'm trying to make this for this, and I've met this much of my goal. It is what it is, but treat yourself reasonably, because the toys that we like for this are not cheap toys.
No,
Unfortunately, our toy boxes are very expensive. And that's not going to change anytime soon. So
I want them to. I think I cried out to you and everybody of our friend group when I say I'm pissed off that the Xboxes and the PlayStations are out, and I get so pissy because fuck you. That's why.
yeah, I know. Like, hubby got lucked out, and dude on I think it was OfferUp was just pretty much handing over his Xbox and everything, and so he was lucky enough to pick one up, and he got it for an NHL game that he likes. It's in the kids' room. My kid's been playing. The oldest actually just beat Guardians of the Galaxy on it.
I hate you.
I think
hate you, and this
it's not
is
like
jealousy.
one of, no, it's like an Xbox One or something like that. It's not like the new like crazy one or anything.
I hate you.
But still, well, and like I said, he got lucky, and dude was like handing it over like dirt ass cheap. I was like, make him plug it in and show you that it's not broken,
that it works,
because that's dude. Just I think he upgraded or something, so we got really lucky with that. But otherwise, I still got my PS3 in my living room. That is as noisy as a tanker. When you turn it on, it screams at you. It's like, please kill me. My kids play Legos and Black Ops on it. Like,
by the way, just in, I'm getting news. Getting news from the news desk.
mm-hmm.
Our friend and beloved Belloc just finished his last day at work.
Today was it?
I think so. If you read on the big boy, I think he just posted it.
Today at 7:15 p.m., so 2 minutes ago, he posted in his Discord. I'm cashing in my monthly gift because I'm only allowed one a month in his Discord, because he knows I will speak in only those.
What? No.
I get one a month. And I'm saying definitely worth cashing in my monthly gift for that. Oh, that makes me so happy for him. I'm so excited for him.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that is so exciting. I know he's been looking forward to wrapping things up and starting his next part of his journey. And I'm very, very excited for him. I think things are going to be much better for him and Seth.
And stuff, yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah,
the stress of it all, too.
He's got a lot in the woodworks. Yeah, he's got a lot in the woodworks that I think he's going to be super excited about. He's got so much going on that it's just going to be so good for him, and I'm so excited for him. But thank you for letting us know.
I'm happy for him.
Belak doesn't get to pop into the cast much anymore because he's always very busy between work and focusing on growing his own channel and everything. He doesn't put any stress on himself, which is probably one of the things I love the most about him. You will see me in his stream on a regular basis. Yeah, he is the chillest stream on Twitch, and he definitely holds up to that. So definitely go check him out. And I know I got Moobot up, so I don't know why Moobot's being a little bitch about not posting anything. Moobot, stop being stupid. Let's see now. All right, maybe it'll start popping up commands now. Let me see. Definitely want you guys to go give our buddy Belak. Oh, there you go.
Oops.
That's funny.
You saw nothing.
It's nothing. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. So, we've talked about payouts. We've talked about making your first affiliate stream a big party to celebrate your community members.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. Nope. That just came up as Belak.
Son of a bitch.
It's fine. I ran his specific command. If you guys go down toward the bottom of the About page also, it has a list of our commands. So you can always trigger those whenever you need information for something, since our Moobot is a bitch and never posts anything. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Moobot. I'm looking at you right now, you whore. I hate Moobot. I love it and I hate it so much. I made sure I was logged into it this time. I did all my logins at like 2 o'clock this afternoon to make sure I didn't forget to log into Moobot this time. Because our first stream, I forgot to.
The responsible streamer who prepares before everything starts? Because
yeah, our
for sure
very first
not
stream, I forgot to log into Moobot. So none of our commands worked. It was terrible. But I'm staring at Moobot right now, and it's registering everything. It's just being an asshole because it's Moobot. I have a love-hate relationship with Moobot. It's very complicated. Moobot and I break up at least once a week.
Belak.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he must be in here.
Belak. You may want to go off stream for this.
Shush. Shush. Again, you saw nothing.
You're fucking trash! Go, chief on the wood, pipe.
Sometimes I just want to quit.
Glass.
Just quit everything.
Go,
just quit life. Yeah.
Wherever you want
It worked
to
though,
go.
so he must be in here.
Take
That clip was amazing. That one and his old man Coke are two of my favorite clips, easily two of my favorites. That's awesome. So yeah, so that is our beloved Belak. So absolutely, like, go check him out, and if you see him, drop him a big congrats, because that man is going to move mountains. And he is actually, I got to go through the list. He brought us a really good list of different charities that we want to start working with, because King is working on some pretty fantastic things to honor our beloved Belak with that. So I made Belak do the footwork for King's project, because delegation.
Of course. It was supposed to be a surprise for him, but yes.
You talked about it in one of the other streams, so you actually...
I talked about saying there's a surprise for somebody.
No, you flat out ratted yourself out.
No.
You did. No, you did. It was on the second stream.
Damn.
You flat out dropped the bomb with it. That's why I went ahead and was like, hey, Bella, give me some charities. You dropped the ball on that one, my friend. I was like, okay, we're doing it. We're going with it. But if he's not in here, he won't catch it anyway.
Again, everybody's a little bit of chaos.
It's true. As you can see, the squirrels are in full force tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the responsibilities that comes with being an affiliate, you might have been able to weasel in copyrighted music before. Don't do it now. Especially don't do it now. They're doing live bans. You will get your content filtered. 3 copyright strikes, you lose everything. So, you need to be extra careful about it. There are so many copyright-free playlists out there in the world. Like right now we're listening to Jack the Lions. We will always have Jack the Lion playing in the background here because it is Jack the Lion and he's our boo. He made the LOLplus theme song, so when you guys see the opening, that's actually 2 songs that he did. And actually, he has a new album that should be coming out if it's not already out. The one that has "Make Me Feel" on it. He said it was supposed to come out in February, so we'll get that album going for you guys here soon. Like once he's got it out. Yeah,
I
Make Me
think
Feel doesn't look like it's been released yet.
he currently has one of the EP songs from it though.
Yeah, Make Me Feel is the one that he has up right now, but he hasn't released the
Oh
full
my
album
god,
yet. Full album's supposed to be out
so
this month.
good.
I listened to it in
I
the
played
car,
it
and
like
I'm
6
just
or
like,
7 times in my own stream too.
oh yeah. I was listening to it in the car the
God.
other day, and I rolled all my windows down, and I was like, blame it on the alcohol. I was jamming, driving down the freeway, like curled over my steering wheel, going to the doctor's office on Monday, and I was like,
my new like
was
starting stream set like song.
yeah, it's super good. Super good.
So I usually start with either Flying High or Are You Ready?
Yes, Cruising is my
Those
favorite.
two, Cruising, I'm like, oh my god, yes.
Okay, I'm triggering links for it, guys. So that's the Spotify list for his entire playlist that is available on Spotify right now. And the very last song on that playlist is the one that we're talking about. Make Me Feel is a fantastic song, and we are definitely going to take a moment at the end of the podcast to just embrace it, and we're gonna listen to it, and we're gonna just feel our feels, because it is such a good song, and it's just like it's like an epically tragic love song, and it's amazing. I think everyone has experienced it. It's like, we're really bad for each other, but can we figure this out? Just, oh my, I could go on for days. But be so careful about the music that you are playing on this stream. You should be being careful about the words you are using on your stream. If you're gonna be vaping or smoking or drinking anything like that, or you're going to be swearing on your stream, mark yourself as mature content if you have not already. That will save you, because otherwise you can get shut down. You can do those things on stream as long as you're being more professional about it. Don't get just like, you're just like, yeah, can't even.
It's against TOS. Please, when you reach affiliate, please, dear,
be responsible.
Light, please read the TOS. It's a pain in the ass. But read them or get the spark notes from it, because I'm pretty sure they are. Right. Essentially, if you're going to be drinking, don't get belligerently drunk. Do not get belligerently drunk. You can drink. I've done it before. Many times, actually. And
that used to be my thing on Friday nights.
This girl right here. Do not get drunk on stream. Do not get drunk on stream. Do not be dressed in skimpy clothes, whether you're a guy or a girl, because again, that's against TOS.
Make sure you abide by the words that you are not allowed to say. Again, you can get away with saying certain things before they are watching you, but now you are money to them.
Also, with that too, you do not have to say the words to get banned.
Oh, that's right. Someone else can say it.
The scary part is that you're liable for anything that anybody says in chat.
And if you do like how we do, and your chat pops up on your stream, if someone says it in your chat, because it pops up on your stream, so just
you are responsible for that.
Find the words
and you
put them in your ban list. Just get it out of the way. It'll just catch it for you. Honestly.
You can run a gamut of words. I do it for my stream, and I've done it for Edda stream, and I've done it for here. I've put every possible.
And then if something comes up, you add it to the list.
And if it sucks, because most of us, if you're here, you should be an adult, should be a bit more mature, and all of us want to joke about it, because we don't. It's a joke, It is what it is, but you are so much in danger of getting in trouble and getting your stream taken away from you, the thing that you worked hard to get to.
And people are going to report you just because they can, because the trolls suck. They're really bad. They're as bad as follow bots. People will come in. We've had people like come into our discords and do it. They'll look you up just based on the tags that you use for your stream, especially because we are LGBTQIA plus friendly. We catch a lot of flack with it because people are disgusting. And so our ban list between people and words is very long already, even just in over a year.
Yeah.
Luckily we haven't had to do too much since we came back in January, but it's still there. So just be careful. They are watching you, because Your payouts mean they are making money. So your payout, that's the double-edged sword with it. You are watched much closer. So please be careful. We don't want to see anyone lose their account. It's hard enough watching out for people getting your password. Don't get shut down over something that could easily have been avoided. If you need recommendations for playlists, let us know. We have multiple playlists. We have more than just Jack the Lion, because we know, I mean, Jack's not going to be everyone's style just because he's ours.
Sure.
We've got plenty of stuff we can refer you to, and
Easily
if
enough.
one of us doesn't know, someone else does.
Easily enough, you can just go to Google or go to Google and just type free use songs.
Yeah, royalty-free music. There's playlists that
Royalty-free.
are hours long on
There is
YouTube.
many genres. There's
The
everything
overlords
on.
don't like Spotify, but that's what we use during the cast. They don't like it, but as long as
Nobody
it's
knows.
royalty-free. The 8D audio that I use on my streams, it's all royalty-free because it's covers of songs, and they've made it royalty-free because they've altered the music. So it's a fine line. One of our friends that actually does DJ sets on stream has to be very careful with what he does. He's gotten hit a few times during a set.
There are songs that, for example, I know this was a big issue, and it still kind of is when you play Grand Theft Auto 4 or 5
Oh yeah,
online.
you have to disable songs.
You have to
It's on
disable it.
Fortnite and stuff too. You can disable copyrighted music on COD and on Fortnite.
Thankfully, a lot of games now have streamer mode already, or you can put it on your settings, and it will prevent those copyrighted songs from playing on stream. I've played before not Guitar Hero, Rocksmith, which has a lot of popular songs. But with that though is they mute your audio on the VOD, which essentially what it means is for a period of time, depending on the song that you're playing or the song that's playing in the background, the VOD or the video stand for
Video of the day.
Thank you. I'm dumb. Will have certain parts of it muted until that song or whatever it's done. I've done that before. I played it with Rocksmith. Don't worry about that. You're fine. On Twitch.
Yeah.
On YouTube, it's a completely different monster. On YouTube, if you want to use copyrighted songs, you have to set up on your description what artist you're using. There, you have to put on the list of not only the artist, or the record label, the record, the name of the title of the name, their website, the whole shebang.
Jack had to whitelist me, and he's copyright free.
Or you will get in trouble.
Yeah.
And on YouTube, it's so much. There's more scrutiny.
Grateful it is the way it is here, because YouTube is so much more strict.
Yes. You can get away with a lot of stuff here, which is not a good thing. But it does have its upsides to it.
Yes.
One of them is that we can use music, copyrighted music, on the games. Like when you play Pokemon, then Big Daddy Nintendo does not like you using their music on their background, and there was a big thing back in the day on YouTube when people wanted to play their Nintendo games, and they got in trouble because Nintendo set them a copyright strike on their videos. And when you get a copyright strike, it's like you get a copyright strike here on YouTube or on Twitch. If you get 3, you're done.
Yeah.
Immediately your channel gets banned and you cannot get it back. You have no access to your payouts. You have nothing.
Yeah.
And Nintendo is notorious for hating on people who do content on their videos. Luckily, it's changed within the past 3-4 years, I think it is.
Yeah, because now you can like do an attestation to a complaint and everything. It definitely helps. But yeah, so just be careful.
Please, you worked hard to get to this point. Don't let no stupid comment, no joke, no nothing get in the way of what you're building, because it's so heartbreaking when it happens.
Yeah, We've
It's
seen it happen to
heartbreaking.
friends, and it's brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal. We were doing all of our stuff when the word restrictions and the push, like the force down on harder enforcements on copyright infringement and everything. We were in the middle of all of that. So we watched a lot of people go down for stuff that Twitch was letting them do, and then all of a sudden one morning it changed. We didn't know. You know,
Oh,
we didn't check our emails one day, and then we watched a lot of good people go down over it, and they had to start from scratch, and a lot of them just walked away completely at that point. It's discouraging. They put a lot of work into what they did, and because of the world that we came from, that's all you were doing was grinding for affiliate. You lived stressed out and working your ass off, and then to have that ripped away from you in one day, it was like a bunch of tiny little Twitch funerals.
yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Yep.
So
A lot of good people went away.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it
I don't
was
think they've come back.
I think I've seen maybe 2 of them, and they rarely stream, and
Yeah.
they are not affiliate.
Which just sucks.
It's hard. It's hard.
With that too, now that you have your affiliate, you have a certain name. A lot of us, for privacy matters, for whatever it is, do not share our names. You can afterwards. There's no law. There's no restriction. You can, but with it though, it can cause issues.
Especially
One of them,
employers.
Etta has very first person perspective from it. It happened to her, and she got fucked. By that we mean is people can dox you. And doxing is very illegal. One of the things that can happen is a lot of creators, content creators, go through this. Is once people find out their real names, they will find out where you live. For the good and the bad.
The Five Nights at Freddy's guy. They were
Yeah.
showing up on his doorstep. Now he's closed his franchise down.
I think one of the bigger examples, easy examples for everybody to know is Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, and Markiplier, the big 3 from YouTube. And there's many more, but those names are pretty much recognized just about everybody.
Mhm.
All of them have gotten people showed up to their houses. Random ass people shown up and knocked on their doors expecting Jacksepticeye to show up when it's not, when Sean was just trying to live his life. Same with Felix, PewDiePie. Look at me saying their names as if I'm on their level. Ugh.
Someday.
Someday. Same with PewDiePie. Some people showed up on his house. Showed up when he wasn't home and his girlfriend, now wife, was.
Oh my god, that poor
With
thing.
Markiplier, same thing.
Yeah.
It's a terrifying thing, and all of them had to move away for security reasons, and because nobody wants some random ass stranger knocking at the door asking, "Hi, is Markiplier here?" When, yes, this is our.
They're still people.
When you, yeah, they're still
They
people,
want
and
their own life. They want their privacy. When they're not live, they want to just live their own, like, quiet personal life. And they have to do it for safety and identity theft. There's just so much that goes behind it. We have tags for a reason. On the internet,
Thing
you can
to
be a
watch out
different
for.
person.
Yeah. Another thing to watch out for too is it has happened to others, to bigger streamers and to smaller streamers, but when people get on your account, God, it's heartbreaking.
Mm-hmm.
Because then they have access to everything.
All the
They have
the
access
payout
to
leaks.
who you are, your legal name, your documents, your social security number, every document that's important to you.
Yeah, everything they need
It's
to take
under-
over your life because of that one document that Twitch stores. Set up your 2-factor authentication, please. Because
Please.
you have a big target on you now that you're an affiliate. People don't care. They don't usually care to poke around through through you beforehand because they can't get information. They can get your password. That's it. You can change that. You can get a thing on your phone that says, hey, someone got into your account. Oh, and let me just change that password real quick, and they're locked out. As an affiliate, you have so much more to risk. What I do for work, I can't use my real name. My legal name is unique enough. You will find me.
Really, Tara? Oh, damn. I'm sorry.
I think I have like 10 people online that actually know my real name. And it took a lot for me to even give that up.
I think it might be one of them. I'm not sure, but I think I am.
You have my home address.
Oh, fair enough.
And you know my kids' middle names, so yeah. Yeah, you're alright.
I know, which, by the way, I think I've said it before, and I think I will never be able to say how grateful I am for that trust. You know what I mean? Because it's one thing to tell me your name. It's another thing to allow me to talk to your boy.
Oh my god, he loves you.
It's another thing like talking to your husband. It's another thing talking to you outside of this whole circus and clowns and sparkly things.
Exactly.
It's very heartwarming. But that goes
nice
with having a good friendship with mods.
Yeah.
With trusting people to have your back.
Exactly.
When you're distracted with
it? Tina didn't even learn my real name till a few months ago, and I've known him for a year.
Yeah.
He was like, wait, that's your name? I was like, yeah. Like, he legit thought my real name was Edda, and I was like, surprise.
It goes with it, though. You know what I mean?
It does. It does.
Because
I'm
not
glad
only
I have
is
you
the
guys
most
to trust
poetic
with
Edda,
that.
not only is that like your online name, but it's also your brand. What you represent.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I love
with affiliate, like once you start getting numbers, once you start bringing in people,
they know who I am.
They will know you. They will say, hey, or they go to other streamers, hey, I know this cool person, her name is Edda. Can she come into our, can she be part of the stream? Yeah, cool. Let's see what she's about.
Yeah, I love
and
it with the groups because they know when you say Edda, they're like, oh yeah, I know her.
Or
Cheddar.
What
Thanks, Venom.
What I love about once you start becoming known within the community and of streamers, they call you by your streamer name, and it warms my heart when they go, oh yeah, King, come here, and they start calling you. Like for me, my technically my online name is LT King, and they either call me LT, Lieutenant King, or Lieutenant King. All the variations, but majority of the time they just call me King, and it brightens your heart just when you hear, hey King, what's up, right?
Yeah. Well, it's like even my kids, they know your real name, but they still your household name is King. When the kids talk about you, they talk about King.
Yeah. And it's very heartwarming when that happens.
Because they also, that's been one of the things too, because they hold our last name as unique as it is and everything. I've always taught them to, you don't use your real name unless you have to, just in real life and otherwise. Like my kids have nicknames.
Yeah.
Notice more often than not, I don't use my oldest real name. I call him Bubby. That's been his nickname since he was 3 weeks old.
Right.
My family's big on nicknames. My mom still doesn't even use my real name.
Latino. All of our names are nicknames.
Exactly.
So I grew up with that. It's strange.
Mira, no.
Like,
no.
It's strange though. You know what I mean? Like when you first start streaming and you put up a game, you're like, whatever. But once you start having a community and friends that stream with you, and you tell them, hey, especially if you like your friends outside of stream and they like come into your stream and you're playing with them and people can hear their audio, you should have that conversation with, hey, call me by this name, just because I don't want people saying my real name, right? And sometimes in some of my streams you'll hear me say my own name, but it is what it is. I really don't.
Well, it's like
I
Tina.
care, but I don't care.
My dad laughs his ass off that my guy friend's name is Tina. He knows it's not his real name, but he laughs whenever he hears his name or anything. He's like, dude named Tina. I'm like, yep, he's a llama.
And it's weird. Like it took me a while, especially when people started coming in on not only on stream and chat, but also when people start talking to me, right? Because it's that's not your name, but it is.
You start answering to it.
you almost feel like it's a different persona, a different you. It's you, but not really. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because when like especially I noticed it when you started calling me king, like when we started talking outside of just chatting, but talking through this or phone calls or whatever, uh before we knew our real names, we were it was like, oh god, that's right, that is my name. Oh Jesus, why, what the
It's
hell was I thinking when I
uncomfortable
named
to use
myself?
your real name.
I mean, I welcome you, but I know
Yeah,
what you
but
mean.
it's
Like
weird for me.
that's what Tina says all the time. He spasms a bit in the beginning of like calling me king
I
online,
heard he
and
called you king
then
in front of your guys' friends the other day and had
yeah,
to
yeah,
catch
yeah, yeah, because
himself.
it overlaps. Like you kind of forget
Yeah.
there's like an overlap, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because like you stream for 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever it is, 4 hours,
Mm-hmm.
6 hours if you're a champ, um, and people call you a certain name,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes you refer yourself in a third person by a certain name, and
Mm-hmm.
then the rest your real life begins, and you're like, oh right, that's not my name. Hold on, who I am? Who am I?
Right? I don't know my
Oh right,
name.
right, right,
Exactly
right.
it.
It's a wow.
I love it. All right, before we get into talking about subs, I have to pee really quick because this medicine makes me pee a lot. So I'll be right back.
Let's see. Right. So, as she goes away, I think I'll start it. Um, Hi. This is my first time being in by myself in this thing. Oh boy, here we go. Hopefully, I don't fuck up. So, you set up everything. You set up your account. You set up your payout. Now, what do? Usually, if you're like myself, you won't get your subs almost immediately. You have to work for it, just like everything else. But when you do, when you get the first announcement on stream that says so and so has followed you, so and so has subbed, it's such it's overwhelming and humbling and weird. Overwhelming because somebody likes you enough to pay $4.99, or if you're on your phone, $5, five something dollars. It's overwhelming because people are paying you for being you. Like for me, it's overwhelming when people give biddies or tips, excuse me, or subscribers, right? It's overwhelming because I feel like I'm not worthy, and people are doing it, and I'm like, thank you. And you see that they love you enough to gift you their money, and those people stop becoming just random people on chat. They become a person. They become somebody who's on your stream. They become somebody who is willing to spend time with you, right? To give part of their hard-earned money, because it is. You have to work hard at it to get that money, and you get it, and you're like, oh my god, you trust me enough, you like me enough, you love me enough to give me money. And that for me, that's when the weird part comes in, right? When they like you enough to give you a sub, which a sub is $4, $4.99 on computer, and then five something dollars on your phone, just because iPhone and Google take a dollar off of it, which fucking sucks. Whatever, but it is what it is. But they like you enough to give you that, and that's the weird part for me, at least, where it kicks in, where a random dude or a random person on the internet is giving you money. For me, they're giving money to me, and I'm an idiot. I'm just a random dude on the internet screaming out loud, being a dummy, thinking that he's not really funny. But here it is. Take my money. And they're giving it to you. Whether it's in bits and tips / donations or in subs. And it's overwhelming and heartbreaking in a good way, and weird. It's very fucking weird to have some random ass stranger give you money.
Mhm.
And it's on that moment that those followers start just being numbers. At least for me, it was. Where those numbers got a meaning behind it. They stop being just, oh, you have 15 followers, you have 20 followers, you have however amount of followers, and they stop being that, right? They have
That means they're gonna
a
come
person.
back.
They
They're
have a
paying for
person
this now. They're invested.
behind that name. There's a real, I'm a real boy behind that name.
A follow can
And-
pop in and never come back. A sub is investing.
Oh
in you.
yeah,
I think that's where the differentiation in the break comes.
because they trust you
Mhm.
enough to say, I like you, here's my money. Which in a real world you're like, what the fuck? You know, you're like, the hell you mean? Thank you, but what the fuck?
Be like, oh, okay, I'll take your money.
Right.
Free.
So like it's
Don't take my shirt off for a Snickers bar, okay?
Oh, damn it.
Too late.
Really? I was about
Ship
to
has sailed.
oh. Shush, that's for later.
That's after the stream.
But like for me, it was that moment of, oh my god, this is real. Oh my god, what the hell am I doing? It hits different because it means something. Because somebody's giving their hard-earned money to you because they think you are worth the effort. You are worth spending money on. You are worth supporting, not only by being on your stream, which is very important to me, is more important than actually getting the subscribers, but it's showing you that you are worth spending my time on. And I want you to succeed, to do better, because here I am. I'm putting my money where my mouth is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's glorious. It's overwhelming. It's humbling. It's weird. It's all of the above. And just
It's a big deal.
You know
Big
what I mean?
deal.
Yeah.
Did you start drooling over Prime subs yet?
Not yet. I haven't gotten to that part yet.
Oh, I'm excited for those.
I was just starting a conversation that way. I just wasn't awkwardly here waiting for somebody and just having that awkward silence.
That's fair.
So I was like,
That's
figured.
fair. I'm proud
might
of
as well
you.
start
I'm
on it.
normally the one that does that for you. I'm proud of you. I was like,
thank
be
you.
fast. He hates this part.
I stream myself sometimes. Sometimes
You've been
I'm
doing a good
awkward enough
job.
to make it funny.
Every
I
time
think.
you turn around, I'm laid up. So you've been doing a good job on your own.
Thank you. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's incredible. It really much is incredible when you have somebody that says, I like you. Here's my money. And I think for me that makes me want to work harder to show that I earn it
Mm-hmm.
and make it so that what you're giving me is not just money that you're throwing out the window.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm addicted to it and I want to get more. So, there's that too.
It's true. It's a good feeling, especially when you get that first payout. It's like a drug. You just want more. Oh, it's a good motivator. It's a really good motivator. Holy shit. It's like,
What about you? I talked about it how I felt, right? But it's not universal.
True. I think like from what I picked up on when I came back, I think I'm pretty much on the same page with you with it. It's just like it's one of those like I do feel a little bit of pressure with it because it's like you gave me your money. You've decided that I'm a big deal to you because I'm very stingy with who I do my subs with. Like Belek is the only person I have a tier 3 on ever. And I've only got like 5 other people that I sub to, you being one of them. And so and especially because I run. Someone gave me a tier 1 to Bellac, so honestly, I'm like, did a payment not go through? But
That was me.
yeah, it popped up, and I was like,
gifted it. I
tier 1.
gifted him like thing.
Oh,
And you were
okay.
one of the lucky people.
So okay, so I must be back on tier 1, but thank you for that, by the way, because then that way my sub doesn't lapse on him. So it does put a little bit of pressure on. It is a great motivator. Definitely makes me feel guilty when I have to go on my hiatus, but I also know that the people in my community understand, and they're well aware of like all the health stuff I've been going through and everything. But it is just, it's such a good feeling. Like, it's like I did a good job. They decided that they want to invest in me. They like what I have to say. They like this rambling woman on the internet that's like, pay attention to me because I'm a massive attention whore. So it's a great ego boost.
I think that's one of the requirements to being a streamer is that you have to be, an attention whore.
Yeah. It's like, look at me do my things. I may not be good at them, but I'm doing them, so watch me. It's like the Mr. Meeseeks, hey, look at me. Or is that Stevie? Is it Stevie from Mad TV? Yeah.
I think
look
so.
Look at me, like jumping around doing the things.
But also, like, it just, I don't know. Those numbers
it's
stop
hard to
being
explain.
numbers.
They do.
They get.
I don't even feel like necessarily it's that, like, they go from a number to something different. It's that it brings a new level, because my thing with it is someone can pop in and follow you and never come back.
Yeah.
You don't know if that new follow, like, while you're absolutely grateful for it, you don't know if you're ever going to see that name pop up in your chat again. You don't know if you're going to see that name pop up in your Discord. You don't know what's going on. They could have just been, or someone, saw you in someone's chat, thought you seemed cool from the conversation, followed you, and then they never get the chance to pop into your stream or anything like that because the notifications may not be on, or whatever the case with it. Follows are free. Subs are not. So when someone turns around and they turn that follow into a subscription, they're saying, I hear you, I see you, let's fucking rock. Like, so I think
like
it's
a level.
They level up, honestly. Because then it's like, they paid money for me, they're gonna come back.
There's a level of trust between, like, once it's given to you and once you give it. There's a level of, I trust you with...
People don't like to just throw their money away. We want something for it. Human nature, instant gratification, absolutely. Like, but human nature, we want something for our money. We work hard for our money. So if we're going to give our money to someone, there's going to be a damn good reason to do it. Even if someone's just like, I got an extra $100 laying around, I'm going to throw it at another streamer. They're doing it to satisfy their own need. Yeah, right. They're satisfying their own need for those feel goods, along with they're making someone's day, and that makes someone feel good. So it's still a big deal. Like, we use our money with purpose. Even I'm an irresponsible spender a lot of the time too. I'm not the money person in my relationship, but I have a few side hustles. Like, I work 3 different things at any given point. Like, I'm down from work for 3 months, but you better believe I'm still gonna have money coming into my bank account. I'm gonna find a way to get it done. Don't tell my doctor I said that, but it's gonna happen. But it's like, my money is valuable to me. So if I'm going to give it to someone, I need to feel like it's going toward something that I'm confident in.
Because you're putting your money where your mouth is.
Exactly.
And like anything else,
I'm investing.
With like anything else with the entertainment business, you show who you're supporting best with your wallet. If you take away their wallet from a movie, a TV show, groceries, whatever, you're voting with your wallet.
Yeah.
And when they give you that money, is them saying, I trust you. I'm invested in you.
Exactly.
I want
it's very
you
intimidating.
to succeed.
It's very intimidating.
Yes.
But it's
at
very
the same
motivating.
time gratifying.
It is. It's humbling. It's
very.
Humbling. It's intimidating. It's a lot of emotions, especially when
That's what I said. It's
Like I
Even after a
remember
year,
when I
even
got
after a year, you're like, ah.
when I got my affiliate, Clark stalked my profile on Twitch. He stalked my channel. And as soon as that button popped up, he clicked it, and then he DM'd me on Discord and said, "Oh, I did a thing." He was my first sub, and even though he doesn't get the chance to pop into streams or anything like that, he is the longest running sub. He has been my sub since day one, and it's like,
Son of a bitch took my spot.
you were the second one. You and him. I think you were within like a few hours of him. So I guess the two of you. But like you two hit your sub anniversary on the same day, and it's just like it just feels good, man.
It's world changing, isn't it? Like
It
when you're a
is.
streamer, and you like, for me, like I want to make it big. It's world changing.
Especially
it
because
doesn't
you
feel like
want to
it.
make a career
doesn't
out of
feel like
things
it.
like this. It's got to be a whole different impact on you.
It's.
I want this as a secondary source of income. You want this
Sure.
as your thing. Like this is your thing. And so it's like so I'd imagine it hits you differently than it does me.
In a way, yes. In another way, no. Right? Like, yes, you're getting income based on what you're doing. You're getting people giving you money, which that's like for me, that's something that still haven't like really gotten over, right? And I don't know if you had this talk yet with your friends outside of who don't stream or anything. It's hard to explain that to people.
Oh, if they don't stream, they don't get it. I've tried.
I try to explain that to my
guys
coworkers.
At work will ask me about it, and I'm like, "You're not gonna get it."
Wait, what? The people are just giving you money freely? That's so weird. I don't get it. Why? I'm like,
Jay is the only other one that understands, but Jay streams.
Yeah,
and my friend Tara, she streams.
It's a hard way to.
Yeah, they stream very casually. It is. Yeah, I'm sure it's got to be. Like they stream very casually, so it's like they get the end goal with it and everything, but each of them they stream like once in a blue moon. Sure. And everything. They just do it more so like it's just more fun and everything. But we also, because we work in what we work in, we're not going to get the rush that we need from content creation being solely what we need. But because of what we do, we need a secondary, and it's a really good source for it, and it's a really good. Yeah. Even as stressful as it can be, honestly, it's like that feeling after you finally finish a stream is just such a good feeling.
Oh my God. Like, anytime I'm streaming, right? And this has happened to me many, many times. When I stream and it's a really good stream, without a doubt, the moment that I fall asleep, the moment that I start dreaming, I vividly dream that I'm still streaming. And I feel just as tired and as exhausted as I sound and feel. But to me, in my dream, every time it happens, I see numbers of people just coming in and talking. Maybe that's because it is my dream, right? To have a chat full of people talking. Whether they donate, whatever, I don't care about that. To me, the subs are incredible, and they will allow me to make a living out of this, and it's proving to myself that I'm worth it, that I'm good enough for people. Boy, what I want is people in chats. That's my biggest dream. That's my biggest want. That's my biggest goal.
See the chat scrolling and they're just having the best time.
Oh
and
my God, I love it.
You're doing your thing. I can't wait for that.
That's my dream.
That's one of my favorite things about Bellac streams is because his chat just scrolls and it makes me so happy, and he's so supportive of it. That's what I tell people too. I'm like, it doesn't matter if they're talking to you. You want them hanging out with each other. You are just a hang space. It's everyone hanging out, and you're the host.
Right. That's the one thing I try to explain to people on my work. Is that streaming is literally just hanging out with your friends. Some people come in for the streamers. Other people come in because they made friends of those people coming in and watching whoever you're watching. It's literally just watching sports on TV when you go to the bar. Yep. You're looking for your friends back in the bar. Or back in the day when None of this existed, and the only way to play the new game, and you didn't have the console, is go to your friend's Bobby's house because Bobby had the new Super Smash Brothers and the Nintendo
Yep.
whatever it was.
Yep.
And you went to his house, and there was only like two controllers you can play, or 4 controllers you can play, and there was going to be 6 other your friends, and you're not going to be playing, but you're going to be there, you're going to be watching, you'll be cheering them on, you're going to be trash talking them, you're going to have a fun time even if you're not playing, but you're there because you're having fun with your friends.
Yes.
And that's essentially
exactly
what
it.
streaming is nowadays. It's hanging out with your friends, even if you're not be able to play the game, even if you're not there to whatever, you're hanging out with your friends. And you're cheering them on, you're jeering them on, and good naturedly, of course. And you're there for them, for the experience of that. That's what streaming is, at least for me.
Yeah.
Of hanging out with your friends, like back in the day, or when you used to go to the arcade and you surrounded your friends and you cheer them on, and you're like, damn, and you're like, you were sad with them too when they failed. You laughed at them, you laughed with them. That's what Twitch streaming is.
Yeah.
And I see your smile because you know that's what it is.
That's what I grew up with. I remember when the Sega Genesis launched.
Oh my god.
And my dad splurged and got it for us, so we put the Atari away.
I remember the Atari.
And Sega Genesis had like 3 games.
Uh-huh.
We had our Nintendo. Our old like Super Nintendo. We had that, and then my dad splurged and he got us a Sega Genesis. I remember when the little PS1 that it was just big enough to fit the disc in and turn the button on. I remember when all of that came out.
Remember the biggest gimmick on that is that you can lift up the small ass like 8-inch oval of a screen with these worst graphics that you have to squint your eyes.
Oh, mine didn't
look
even
at
have
it.
this. I remember when the one before the screen came out. When Tomb Raider was all pixels.
Yes,
Frogger,
and they had
all of
pixelated
that
boobs.
stuff. Yep.
They were like pyramids.
And you had to catch just the right angle and you could see her not nipples. Oh yeah, I remember
Right,
when all that came out.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like I hadn't thought about it that way until you explained it, but you're right. It is like those hang sessions we got to have as kids. Mr. Potter, I'm tired of your butt in my face. Harry Potter is the LOLplus mascot, and he's
Look,
rude.
you brought him up. I saw
Rude.
you going. Come here, kitty.
I didn't think I was gonna get a. I just hope for the day that I don't get butthole in my face. Don't you do? You really trying to chew on that? Bite me, not my headset. He chews on my hands if I don't pet him. He's very.
I'm not gonna
right
lie.
now.
At first you were doing something completely different with your hands in that position. Like, what the hell is she doing? I wasn't gonna bring it up. I was talking like,
wrong website.
Like, no,
Make that money
it.
tomorrow. That website's money is tomorrow.
But yeah, no, that's what Twitch is, and that's what streaming is. So when people come in and give you your tips, gives you your donations, your
Your subs,
bits,
everything.
and then you get that glorious notification. Somebody used a Prime subscription on you. Let me say that again for the people in the background. You get the Prime notification alert that somebody used their Prime subscription on you.
Oh,
And you're
like
like-
a goosebumps over. You said Prime sub, and my whole body
You're
was
like,
"Woo."
What? Because like, okay,
The Prime sub. Oh,
it hits differently, and we're
Oh.
not exaggerating when we say that. We're saying that because of what it means to us who have it and those who receive it. It means that they like you enough, they love you, in fact, that they use their one-time use subscription for free for them on you. Yeah, it's free, whatever. That's not the point. The point is that you only get one.
and Amazon Prime members pay the
One.
better part of $15 a month for their Amazon Prime subscription. Yes, they get a lot of perks through Amazon with it. If anyone is
what I do, I
unfamiliar
pay
with it,
$197
Amazon
at the end of
owns
the year.
Twitch. Yeah, Amazon owns Twitch. That is how you can
Thank
link
you, Jeff
your
Bezos.
Amazon Prime. Yeah, you link your Amazon Prime. Actually, I picked up some really cool loadouts for COD with
Mm-hmm.
it the other day. They're really cute. They look like old school, like the blue and white tea sets. Um, so they're already paying that a month. Yeah. So like King was saying, they get to use that once every 30 days for one channel.
And they chose you.
Ugh,
They chose you.
it is the
It wasn't
coveted
gifted
sub.
by them, by somebody else. It wasn't whatever. They willingly clicked the button on you.
Huge.
On you.
Huge.
It's. I can't. I don't think. I don't think I will ever be able to explain what that means. Right? I don't think we can,
Right.
because it just.
We were brought
Right?
up understanding how amazing it was, and I feel like it's hard to explain. I've seen some streamers where, like, I've been like lurking in their streams, and someone gives a Prime sub, and they're just like, "Oh, okay." But then the ones you can tell, like even Bardic Sway, someone dropped a Prime sub in his channel the other day, and it turned into a party. Like he understands, like the Prime sub is like the sub to have on Twitch. You still get paid for it. It doesn't cost them any extra. You still get paid for it. You still get your $2.50. But it's such a it's like the ultimate gift to the streamer. I don't know. Like it was just,
I think it's the ultimate like show of trust in
yeah,
you.
because it's like they can't touch
trust
that again.
you.
They decided to use it on your channel when they could have used it on any other channel, and now they're stuck with you for 30 days. And it's just I'm with you. I don't think there's I really know of a perfect way to describe it, but Kitty got hair all over me. I'm allergic to him, so
now
when
you know
he
how I
sheds
feel when I
all
get
over
beard
me,
on my nose.
right? It's kind of how I feel when I get my husband's beard up my nose, gets stuck in all my nose rings. It's
You're like,
nothing.
oh,
but
what the hell is that?
That's nothing but hardware in there. They all get caught on each other. It's a mess. I'm actually allergic to my cat, so when he drops a floof of hair on me, I'm just like, ah!
You start getting the eye watering, and you start like itching. You're like, yeah.
I have to make it a point to not touch my face until I can at least sanitize or wash my hands, because if I touch my face, you're gonna watch my eyes go. Actually, I think I have a
Here,
bottle of sanitizer.
can you grab this? Is it hand sanitizer? Here,
That's hand it through.
let me hand it to you through the the end of, through the screen. Can you grab it?
Oh, thanks, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, Tina's got the munchies now. Tina, you sobering up? Hope not.
He's lucky because he works for the government. And he's not working tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. Oh no, he's sober. The sober up hungries are the worst. Aw, I found my old headset. Still have it. That's rough, Tina. I hope you find some food. If it comes down to it, eat Sully's food.
I mean, technically, it's edible.
If you're sobering up and you got munchies that bad, eat the fucking cat food.
Technically, it's edible.
It is. Exactly. That's why they make it the way they do. And why Medicare came
Tastes
about.
good.
Because-
I don't know about that.
Because,
but it's edible.
well, that's, yeah. Well, have you seen some of the cat food they make now? It's like legit food.
But yeah, no.
But mommy's cheap and you don't eat better than I do.
Those prime
Cougar.
subs, though, they're
Oh, they're
Oof.
fantastic.
orgasmic.
I don't know what a munchie meal is, but it sounds fantastic. If you have the food to make, then make it, so then you don't have to go anywhere. Yeah, if you got something delicious, then make it there. Because otherwise, eating out, especially when you got the sober up munchies, gets expensive. It's a stoner's delight. Okay, so when I come visit, you got to take me for a munchie meal too.
Yeah. It's on Jack in the Box. The munchie meals I think start right about now or a bit later. From now till about
it's like when the
6 in the
bars
morning or
start
something like that.
closing. When the bars start closing,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I will have to hit up a Jack in the Box.
And it's you
Yes,
can
we do have
tell
Jack in the Box
immediately
tonight,
that
Jack in
they
the
were
Box
made
yesterday.
by people who were high.
Beautiful. Well, we have a place out here like that. It's a sub shop, and it's called Chiba Hut, and everything's named after different types of weed. and your size of your sandwich is like determines on like the foot long that they have is the blunt size, and everyone in there is stoned out of their brain, and it's the ultimate stoner food. It's so good. But yeah, we have Jack in the Box. We actually had Jack in the Box for lunch yesterday after Bubby's game. He picked lunch, and we went to Jack
in the Box. Curly fries are the gut.
So good. When I was a vegetarian in my younger years, I was a vegetarian for like 6 years. I could eat the tacos at Jack in the Box because they're made of soy. So those and their curly fries were my life.
No, I'm not gonna make that joke. Nope.
That's fair, Tina.
It's not. It's not our stream. It's not our personal streams for that. Nope.
Fair.
Yeah, no, it's oof.
Prime sub though.
That hits differently. And I hope whoever's watching and they're here and they get to our level and get higher. Hopefully, I want them to get higher. I hope they know what we're saying when it's hard to explain what getting a first time sub or first time prime sub or getting
I wish for all of you your
bits.
first sub ever to be a prime sub, because could you imagine
No.
your first sub ever being a prime sub?
No.
like
I want
the
them
Holy
to
Grail.
get like subs because like to me like this was my biggest point is what I do like gifted subs. It's sometimes hard to get those people to come back because they're gifted. And
Well,
most
and it
of the
gives it
time,
out.
those
Someone
people
can visit your stream once 6 months ago, and they'll get the sub.
Yeah. But to me, it means more if you're there and you subscribe.
Yeah.
Because then that means you're willingly knowing that it's gonna, automatically bill you again a month after. So to me, that means more than a gifted, or sometimes even a prime sub.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, oh, I'll give it to somebody else. Like I do. Usually, like try to give it to as many people as I can. I have like a list.
Yeah, if I'm in
So,
someone's
like-
stream and I've got the money to spend, I look and see, okay, who does not have a sub, and I'll drop a sub on them.
Right. So to
Because then
me
I know
that
it
means
goes to someone that's there.
right, and so to me that also means I'm growing enough to people are
Mhm.
actually willing to spend money on me. So like what I just said like previously almost seems like no fuck that, I want my subs only. No, what to me is that a sub means that much to me because it means that they
chose
as
you.
a community chose you and they want to spend
Mhm.
more time with you and they're coming more
Yeah.
often. That's
Yeah.
what a sub means, is that they're coming for you.
They say, Pikachu, I choose you.
Phrasing, I get it, but but it just means that they're willing to spend time on you and they love you enough to say, oh yeah, I'll resubscribe again next month, and I'll leave it like that. Or like Edda, lucky enough to get a tier 2, or her giving somebody else a tier 3, which is
oh
my god.
Oh.
I only have one tier 2, and that's to one of my favorite streamers who is a bigger streamer. By Chill Chaos. I've just been following him since when he first started up on YouTube.
I was gonna
like
say, you've been following him for a
ages
minute.
ago.
Yeah.
I've been following him for like ages, right? And I felt like, I like him enough.
Yeah.
He actually came to one of my first. I'll tell you this because I think we're getting close to that time. Back on 2020, the year that should never be mentioned ever again, with the asterisk forevermore afterwards. On my first around, I think it was May, because I put it on Twitter and said my biggest dream is for Chill Chaos, at Chill Chaos, to come into my stream and follow me. And at the time I had about 6 followers. And because I said, oh yeah, for my birthday wish is for Chill Chaos to follow me. And here's this dude who's technically a nobody, a baby streamer with 6 followers, struggling to maintain one person in stream. Here he is, hoping a bigger streamer with like thousands of people following him, with thousands of people subscribing to him, to come into my chat and follow me. Day of, my birthday is, and I stream. And one of the first people I see is, hey dude, Hope you have fun on your stream. Happy birthday. I know who you are because I seen you. You subscribed to me, and we talk. Earlier, we used to talk because there wasn't a lot of people in his chat, but every once in a while we chat. So I know who you are, dude. Thank you so much. I hate that you told me that it's LT King and not Italian King, but whatever. Good on you. Happy birthday. And he clicked the follow button, and I saw the message: Chill Chaos is not following you. And I'm like, oh my god.
I'm sure your brain exploded.
Oh, dude, I like cried on stream. I think Tina was there too at the time.
Oh,
I cried on stream. I was happy. I was joyous. I was like, oh my god. I was like out of this world. Like he couldn't stay alone. Fair enough. I'm this dude who he just randomly showed up, and it was on his day off, and he wanted to spend time with his girl, right? His now fiance. Like whatever. I get it. Spend time with your loved ones. That's fine. But it just like, oh
yeah,
it means the world
right
to me like that. I think that's one of my proudest moments, and also like he was following a dude who had like the worst audio quality, the worst video quality ever. This was the time before I got this mic, before I got this like compressed. It was shit, shit, absolute garbage. The quality of stuff that I was putting out, but I was still happy with it because again I was proud of my little thing. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Hey, you got 3 sneezes. You got money, something else, and something else. I forget what it is.
Money, happiness, and
something.
Love or something.
But hey,
like that.
look at that. You got that coming for you. But yeah, no, it was like a dream come true when that happened. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm not worthy. And granted, he hasn't showed up on my stream again, but that's again, I get it. He's the bigger stream, so his life, literally, his life earning is streaming. He is a full-time streamer. He
makes his water. Nice little layer of it. I looked down and went,
I saw that fish like, oh god.
I'll drink my cold coffee. Yeah, I'll drink my cold coffee.
But you know what I mean? Like, I want to get to that level where I'm able to go to people's stream and just make their day.
Mm-hmm.
I want that.
Oh, hi, Megan! Everyone say hi to Megan. We love Megan. Hi, Megan!
Oh, what's up, Megan?
You're our favorite.
Oh.
We love Megan.
Oh, we do. We do. But yeah, no, I think that's my dream, right? That's what I'm aiming for at this moment, where I want that to happen.
Yeah.
Where I want to go to people's stream and go, here, I love you. Drop that gift, drop that like follow notification and everything.
Yeah.
It's what I want. It's what I need in my life.
Oh, for sure. For sure. It really is. I think it's a really good goal to have too. You'll get there.
I hope so.
You'll get there. You will.
Oh yeah.
You've got
my goal. My original goal was
hungry enough. You'll get it.
I just gotta get my computer in order.
Baby steps.
Yeah. I originally had my goal of when I turned 30. That dirty 30. I wanted to hit
partner.
Partner, thank you. My brain's like, oh god, what's the word?
It's okay. It's because you're old now.
I went to
your 30s
partner.
will do that to you.
Almost 2 years now.
If the world if the world had not collapsed when it did, I think it would have been much more easily attainable because we are also now living in the world
inundated
post-pandemic when everybody and their mother started streaming. Growth was much different 2 years ago.
Ain't that about a bitch? I'm like, damn it! That's like my biggest hang up, right? Like, I wish, knowing what I know now, I wish I would have taken that chance again, because I think I talked about it in our own streams aside from the LOL podcast, and I've mentioned before where I started streaming, doing videos on YouTube. 6 years now. 7 years now, and I had a hard breakup with it And things just
Yeah.
went dark, and I lost that courage. I lost that mental fortitude to do this.
Yeah. We're gonna
And
see
it took
when
till
you're ready.
2019, 2020 to come back and do this again.
Yeah.
It I didn't have
5
the
years
courage.
ago is when your reaction review thing for Ghost in the Shell official trailer was.
Uh-huh. And I think that was my last video that I put out, I think, close to it.
Let's see.
If not, then I did some Batman videos that were trash. The quality was
You have
awful.
a ton of videos on there too. So 5 years ago, you posted your first video, and it was called Start of Something New, vlog number 1. And it was 2 minutes and 24 seconds long.
Yeah, it was done through my camera. I remember. I remember grabbing this little thing, and I was like, I can tell you all I did. I literally turned this bad boy on, put it towards me like this, and I just grabbed it. I didn't have like a fancy phone holder or anything. I just grabbed my camera, camcorder, stand it out my hand, and start talking to it.
Yep.
And
I mean, that's what it takes, though. You just push the button and go for it.
It really is. And if you have fun with it, and like to me, yeah, the money is fantastic. And yes, the money will allow me to do this for a living. Yes.
Yeah.
But I do this because I truly enjoy it. I truly enjoy it. And I want this because of that. Yeah, the money is a good incentive. It's a fantastic incentive, really. But it also comes with, like, you have to pay your own insurance, you have to pay your own this, your own that, and the adulting happens.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. OT message.
Oh, you're good.
I forgot to tell her the boys aren't home. Like, please
You're
don't
good.
knock on my
You're
door
good.
at 6:30 tomorrow morning. They're not here.
You're good. No worries. Again, mom,
But yeah,
adult life.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like you said, the adult life. It just... You have a ton of videos on YouTube, though. Holy shit.
I do.
I didn't realize you had so many.
I had the time to edit them. I had the time to edit them.
Yeah, when you got the
'Cause
time,
again,
it's a different story.
I love it. I love that part of it too. I love being the post-production, the pre-production, during the shot, and then the post-production afterwards.
Yeah.
I love all of that.
Yeah, that's why when people
But
are like, I'll edit your
that
videos
takes
for you, I'm like, I'm good. Like,
that
it's
all
not
of
that I don't
right,
trust
all
anyone
of that
else. I
takes
like doing it.
time
Yeah.
and effort, and you can agree with me on this. You're mentally exhausted
A
afterwards.
2-hour video can take 5-6 hours to edit. Like, that's one of the things I don't think people realize. I had a couple of people that I was doing videos for them, and I don't charge for videos. I'm like, if you want to throw me $5, go for it. Just whatever you feel. If I offer to edit someone's video or whatever, then it's whatever it is. If they send me like 5 of them in a row, then I'm like, all right, I got to charge you. Because it's going to, and I tell them it's going to be a while. And I had one and they were like, I sent you those 3 videos a week ago. Why don't I have them? I'm like, well, I told you it was going to take at least 2 weeks for it because each of the videos you sent me were 5 hours long. And you want heavy editing and like modifications and music and animations and stuff added into it. It takes me the better part of 12-15 hours to do one of those videos because I have to go through that entire video and back up and pick apart. And then it's like they want stuff like pop in flat. They wanted a lot of fancy stuff. And that was when I was like, all right, I'm going to have to start like these more intense videos I'm going to have to charge for. But it's like, I don't think people realize how much really goes into video editing. Like, I love doing it. But if like that's
crazy thing about that too is that you have to plan out. So like whatever video you want to do, usually you have to do it a week or 2 behind, and pretend you're talking about whatever date is that you're gonna release it. Do all that work, and then releasing that day while still working on other videos for the next day.
Exactly.
And so on and so forth.
Like when I post streams on there and stuff like that, it's not so bad because I just go in, I crop it, add an open app, and add a close, like stuff like that. Like D&D, I like it's easy to do stuff like that. But if I'm going on there, like my clip video. Just over 100 clips. That took me, I was surprised actually, that one only took me about 4 hours. And the video's about an hour long. But it was going in and placing transitions and adjusting audio levels. And it's like...
Not only that, you also add in the time that it takes to render the videos.
God.
which
Yes. A
holy
2-hour video
Jesus,
can
you
take
have
me
like
up
the
to 4 or
fastest
5
internet
hours.
ever. You can have the fastest internet. But
And then those longer ones, that's when I trigger the upload to YouTube before I go to bed, so it's done in the morning, because it can take 5-6 hours just to get it onto YouTube, and you gotta hope it doesn't hiccup or anything like that in the process. But yeah, I've had it before where I edited a 2-hour video for someone once, and I was doing rendering, and I for some reason I did not empty my render file ahead of time, and I normally empty my rendering files. It spent almost 3 hours rendering. It got down to the last like 5 minutes of rendering time, and my render file filled up. I had to clear out the render file and start all over.
That happened to me.
I went to bed at 4 o'clock that
times.
morning because I promised them that video by like 8 a.m. the next day. I had to stay up and make sure my render file didn't fill up so I could actually send them a decent video. My own stuff, if it won't render, it is what it is. I'll deal with it. Honestly, I don't personally care about that. But when someone sends me a video, they're getting my best foot forward.
Yep.
You know? But it's like, so that's why it's like, I love editing. I really do love editing, but it's like,
oh, it's fantastic. I love
there's so much that goes into it.
And
but
again,
it's like I turn my music on and I just go. Like my kids and my husband know if my headset's on and my Filmora is up, don't even acknowledge me. Like my husband will just slide food in front of me every few hours and bring me snacks, and he'll like bring me a glass of water and stuff because he knows like I'm in my zone. Don't interrupt me.
That's a full day job. That's a full 8 hours of a job.
That's the kind of thing, honestly, I could see myself if I ever had to pull off of a truck, if I ever went down on like full disability, couldn't be on my truck anymore. That's something that I would do full time for sure.
Yeah, me too. Easily, I can do that. Because again, that's part of this that I love too. I think I've geeked out about it. Is the puzzle part. Where especially like a heavy intensive edited video, it's a puzzle of it. Okay, what fits where? What do I have to cut out to make sense? What do I have to do this? What's the storyline that I want to tell, or that he or whomever it is I'm doing the video for wants to tell throughout the whole video, while paying attention of I gotta cut this out so that it cuts time because there's nothing really going on here. What do I hear? What the levels? You have to puzzle everything out, make sure everything's set out. You have to do like the intro, the outro. The card that goes after the outro, which there is a card for that too, and you have to set up everything on YouTube as well for the card, the info card, what videos you want to tag, previous videos, what playlists you want to tag that you've seen is popular, what hashtag, the whole shebang. I did this for months. And
and the way you were doing like with your editing and stuff like that, that's so much more than I even have to do with my software, like syncing and audio and stuff. I at least have the advantage that I can fuck with the audio, but it comes pre-done. I tell them, don't send me a separate audio file unless it's something you want added in, because it's not going to happen, because I know my limits. I know I don't have the patience for it.
And then if you want to be fancy about like doing reviews, you have to put in the pictures, make sure it's coming in the right time, cut out the video, make sure the audio's still playing, everything. And when you're doing the videos by yourself too, you got to, at this point I got to think about this is about the time that this picture coming out. This is what I got to talk about here.
You got to time
and those videos, like you can see that video for Ghost in the Shell was probably 5 to 10 minutes long, because at the time that was your sweet spot. You wanted to go your videos to either be 5 minutes or 10 minutes. But those 10-minute videos took about 40 minutes to talk, about 40 minutes to do completely, which means I had to cut out so much of that video for just 10 minutes of content.
Oh yeah, my clip compilations, that's like 10 hours of COD recordings, and I'm lucky to get 20 minutes worth of clips out of it.
Yeah.
Those videos take me weeks. I take my time on those because they're my own. I'm just like, I should be better at YouTube, but I'm not. And I have no shame about it at this point. I used to feel guilty about it. Now I'm like, fuck it.
Nah, not worth it.
And Tina, I don't know what that is that you caught. I know it's a Pokemon. I don't know what it is otherwise, and I'm very excited for you because I know you're excited about it. Oh, Kitty. Kitty's like staring at me like, why are you using your microphone and not kissing on me? Time to sneeze again. He's definitely enjoying me being home. He got a little fussy when Mommy went back to work. He started peeing on things, and he was being very naughty. So hopefully he doesn't do it again this time. My husband
We'll see.
might feed him to someone. He only went after my husband's stuff because he won't go after mine. That wasn't a good. That was not a good time. It's like it's not your dad's fault that I went back to work. Little turd. So, I do need to play the game, Tina. I'm definitely working on getting it. I'm hoping after bills and stuff with this big check that I got, I'm hoping to be able to budget it in there because I definitely want to play it. Because the government took so much more than I was expecting them to. Because I broke that threshold with my check, and I was like, no, they should have been so much higher.
It's all that overtime.
182 hours on that check in 2 weeks.
That's why. It's the overtime.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh yeah. They. I was laughing with my husband. I was like, man, should have just filed exempt for this paycheck. I could have filed it as a training exemption because I had been down and I was moving into a new city and like a new jurisdiction with going back on my truck and everything. So I could have gotten away with it. It would have been sketchy, but I could have. Harry, Jesus, yeah, get down. He went to lay down and he like got his leg caught in my wire in my headphone cord and he like flipped upside down. I was like, "You are pointy, get down." I'm not trying to get shredded. Yeah, it would have been shady, but I could have squeezed it in on a loophole. I'm like, I really should have just done that because, granted, I was not planning on working more in 2 weeks than most people work in a month, but I will definitely be doing it again.
Especially after coming back from a major surgery.
Well, and being back at work, it wasn't terrible. I lucked out too. The partner that I was assigned was incredible, and I have been very fortunate that both of my assigned partners have been incredible. I've been really, really lucky to work with the guys that I've worked with. One of the open shifts, I did have to work like the first half of the shift with a guy that he was just an asshole. It's like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, he was just awful to work with. And it was one of those, like, he thought he was hot shit because of like the fire and people and stuff that he knew and everything, but he'd go up and start talking to them and they would just like make small talk and they'd walk away from him. And then they would ask me to help them with something and he'd get mad. But it's like, he was one of those, my shit doesn't stink. It's like, buddy, we both cry when we look at our paychecks. You can shut the fuck up. You know, well, because he was rural fire in the small town that he came from, because smaller towns and stuff, it's all fire for what we do. You are hired as fire because we have the training and everything. Well, here his shirt says the same 3 letters mine says, and so all he talks about is how he used to be fire. It's like, well, you're not fire anymore, and you're not fire now, and if you've been out here long enough, I was like, why don't you, at one point I just looked at him and I was like, you got such a boner for fire, why don't you go fire? I need to make our company a better place before I go. I said, so the company that you have nothing nice to say about because you've decided they're not good enough for you. You've decided that you're taking it upon yourself to fix a major corporation before you go to fire. And I looked at him and I was like, that sounds like a bullshit excuse because fire doesn't want you. And I felt like it was it made me feel good about the burn on him when the battalion chief looked at me right in front of him, looked me in the eye and was like, so you're going to test with us next month, right? Didn't say a word to him. He started to talk about it and the chief just walked off and I was like, eat it, bitch. He's the only bad experience I've ever had with a partner, but luckily I only had to work with him for like 6 hours, so it wasn't terrible. But then the guy I got to work with the last 2 days, I'm really, really hoping that my next assignment that I can bid onto a truck with him because he's really, really cool, really good guy. And he actually is a cadet, so he's a fire cadet on top of working with us full time. And just really cool guy. Really, really just down to earth, really nice, like amazing at what he does. I actually like emailed HR to like boost him up and everything like that. Like, hey, we need this guy. We need him and stuff. So like, yeah, he really, really cool dude and he would be a really good partner. But my partner otherwise, like, he didn't mind because it was just getting back into the habit. I could chuck a 250-pound dude in the back of my truck with no problem 5 months ago. Then I went down. wasn't allowed to lift anything heavier than a gallon of milk for 4 months. So anything over 100 pounds, I struggled with. So he was like, nah, it's cool. I got it. And he had no problem grabbing the gurney. If I started to reach for the gurney, he'd be like, oh, do you want to 2-man it? And, you know, I think he did that more. I think he did that more for me if I already had my hands on the gurney. And he knew I was trying to get back to where I was and everything. So it's like, he was really, really good. He was really patient. Like I've been really lucky. So it's like, I'm hoping to be so lucky when I do get to go back. And I'm really hoping she doesn't tell me it's going to be longer than 3 weeks this time. I see her on the 1st and I'll have a better idea then. So I'm just like, I'm being super compliant and being extra careful. I'm tired of these pain meds. I don't like them.
Yeah.
I know they set me back, but I know I need to take them because I need to do everything she says.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I did go out twice this weekend, which was probably more than I should have, but it was my son's first basketball game. I wasn't going to miss it.
No.
You know, I was in the hospital his first practice, and he knows that's something I like to be there for, and I was able to be there for LJ's stuff, so it's like, I don't want my insecure teenage son thinking that there's, you know, because
especially with all the crap that he's been gone through,
Exactly. And he's always one of those, he's always convinced that because John needs me more, he's always convinced that I prefer John, which that's not the case. John's just little. I was the same way, and I try to remind him, he doesn't remember, but when John came around, he was 5. You know, he turned 5 2 months after John was born. So I try to remind him, like, I did everything I could for you, as long as I could for you until your brother came around, and even then, up until he was like 8 or 9, I did just about everything for him too. Because that's just who I am as a mother. Like, I still want them to be independent, but I still want to do for them. Like, I had them because I want them.
for a reason.
Exactly. So I wasn't gonna miss that. Definitely paid for that yesterday. Layden, like, D&D was a struggle.
So in your face, I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, it was. I needed it for sure, and it was really. I loved getting together with the group again. Like, so it was perfect. I don't regret it for a second, but I hurt most of the night, and like tonight, once we get off here, I'm gonna take my pain meds and I'm going to bed because we went out for lunch today.
Oh boy.
So, which I wanted to do. He's like, "Do you feel up to it?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I feel up to it." In the back of my mind, I'm going, "I'm gonna die," but I'll be on my back the rest of the week, so I'm not really worried about it.
Racing.
No, that's not for 3 more months.
Wow.
I'm very upset about that. Like,
But I told my
4
friends
months?
about that, and they're like, and both of them were like, yeah, I think I'll be more upset about the last part too. I'm like, oh my god, my virgin ears are hurting. What the hell?
I went 4 months, and then the one time, and then now I got 3 more. It's like,
look, it's glorious.
not for me. When I got it on demand, right there. It is my favorite thing. I tell him all the time, that is why I married him. Because it is my
You married
favorite.
him just because he said you said just a tip and it wasn't just a tip.
Why do you think I let him play it more than once? Girls got standards.
Oh shit.
Don't choke on your grape. Just, oh, goodness.
Jesus.
But because I am getting tired, and we've kind of just been chilling, hanging out with everyone this whole time anyway. Not really a whole lot going on within the gaming community that there's really much to speak about.
Thankfully not yet.
Yeah, definitely like some tragedy going on in the gaming community and stuff like that. But tonight I would just prefer to not end on that note, especially because last episode was so heavy. And I don't have the spoons to talk about the tragedy in the content creation world tonight. Community events are coming, guys.
Yeah.
We wanted to get through this bulk of the series before we started working on them. We want to hear from you. What do you want to do? We'll still keep it. So the community events will take place of podcasts on the nights that we do those. They will be run, movie nights will be run through Discord. Because I don't think you guys should have to, none of us think that you guys should have to have Amazon Prime to be able to watch a movie with us. And because they are community events, and because of our Discord community being the primary of the glue that holds us together and everything, like we love you new viewers and people that come in and everything, but this is like our community as a continued thank you. We want to do more with you guys. So instead of the podcast on those Sunday nights, we will do movie nights. There will be nights on stream where we're doing community gaming events. But we want to hear from you guys. Like, what kind of stuff do you want to watch? I have all of the major streaming services, so I can stream them from mine. And if there's a Sunday night that for whatever reason I can't be there, someone can pop in, because streaming through Discord is honestly a lot less challenging on something than it is to stream through here. And like I said, to be able to stream a movie to watch with you guys on Twitch, you have to have Prime to be able to watch it with me or with us. And honestly, it's one of those things too, if you come in like partway through and it's something you've never seen and you like what's on, if it's on a major streaming service, that way you can find it and you can watch it on your own. Like I was on one last Sunday night. No, maybe the one before. It was the one before, because it was after we got done with the podcast, and those people that know of me know my absolute adoration for 06 Chris, major influencer in the content creation world, like great hype man. King knows I cried like a baby when Chris popped into my stream. The Twitch Tips Tuesdays videos that I'm moving from my personal TikTok and going to start doing on the LOLplus TikTok are like very much inspired by him. He does the movie nights through his Discord too, and I was talking to him about it and everything. He had never seen the movie Spaceballs. Man is my age and had never seen Spaceballs, so that was one of the movies. They picked like 2 or 3 movies. So that night it was Spaceballs and Step Brothers. Yeah, I was like, how? And what he did was, so he streamed the movie and everyone just came and went as they wanted to. And everyone was sitting around bullshitting like it was a bunch of people sitting in a room watching a movie and just hanging out. So I thought that was kind of cool, instead of everyone just having to sit in silence and watch. Like, to each their own with it. It probably would be a little less chaotic if everyone was muted and we were just watching the movie. But the hang session, I think, in itself, because I don't think there's a way to feed like I'm gonna look at the like events and stuff that you can host through Discord, because if there's a way to even create like 2 channels where like people can go that they just want to watch it in silence, and then there's another way they can watch it and hang out and talk and everything. But it's like we want to bring the community together to like really hang out.
I think what will be best is if we put for that night for watching the movies, push to talk.
Push to talk would be good. Ursus, hi boo. Hi boo. You do that on a friend's Discord? Yeah, maybe. It was just such a cool thing, and we've been talking about getting community events going. Bad movie night. Is it so? Does it kind of like wreck it where like people can come in and talk and hang out? It might have even just been like the group that I was in there with too, because people weren't talking a whole lot. MST 3000, I don't know what that is. Are you having a stroke? I don't know what any of it means. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. Yes, okay. Ursus, raise both arms. Tell me which one droops. We're gonna do a fast test.
You smell right pancakes. But yeah, no, I think that might be the best way to go about it.
Up to Ursus. Okay, yeah, because it's like, so we got a Mystery Science Theater. Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah. Where
Yeah.
we can also do a one like 1-on-1. So one movie night we can talk about it, like have people talk, and then the next movie night,
We can do that. Yeah. So we're gonna
wait.
tinker with some stuff in Discord so that we can.
Yeah.
And we want feedback from you guys, like movies that you want to watch. I'd like to stay. I'd like to stay away from any kind of series, just so that way if someone misses a
TV
week,
shows?
we're not like any kind of TV shows. But I'd like to. I think it would be best if we stuck with movies.
Yeah. I think that'll be the better thing to do.
Yeah, especially too, like if someone pops in, or like my husband and I, we have shows that we watch together. I don't. If someone else has that, I don't want them to feel like they have to be left out because like, oh, my person can't watch this with me, or worry about like spoilers, stuff like that. So like, I think movies would be a good goal too. And then that way too, we're also not halfway through a series and then Netflix decides to recycle it, or Hulu decides to do something else, whatever the case. We want to do gaming nights, so we want recommendations for like multiplayer things with that. We'd love to get some at some point with our 18 plus viewers, we'd love to get some Cards Against Humanity online going. We all used to have a lot of fun with that. We'll set aside specific nights for like the adults. We'll probably do that on like a Saturday night or something like that, so we're not taking up the Sunday night, because we're a little spicy here and everything, but when it comes to community stuff, we do have a few community members that are under 18, and we would like to still be able to include them. And I'm not going to be the one that has a 16-year-old playing Cards Against Humanity with me, because I'm just not the one. Watch Llamageddon, it's bad. I'm always good for a terrible sci-fi movie. That's honestly one of my favorite things in life is the Sci-Fi Channel shit, like Sharknado and everything. I live for those
Words of
movies.
Sharknado.
I live for those movies. Like my brother-in-law is really big on them too, and like we used to give each other recommendations on, like, he's actually who told me about Sharknado and stuff like that. So we used to like go back and forth on that for a long time. Ursus daddy. I think Tina just realized Ursus is here.
We could also do a what's I'm gonna call it? A guilty pleasure. Guilty pleasure movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. To where we know it's bad, but we love it anyways.
Yeah. Those would be probably like the crappy sci-fi nights. For sure.
Or Transformer movies. I hate them, but I love them.
They're so bad. I know. They're so bad that they're good.
Da Vinci is online.
Da Vinci is online. Perfect. I was just gonna.
Yep.
You saw me.
I was looking at that too. I've been looking at that for the past 30 minutes. Like, yeah, he's still online. Good. He's still online. Good.
Perfect.
By the light, he's still online.
Good. Good.
By the way, I'm gonna start incorporating those in my daily speaking.
I think we're actually going to go with Mini Joy tonight, because if I'm not mistaken, that is one of Vinky's, like, his best friends. And I'm double checking in the big boy chat because I remember bringing it up. If anyone could, like, kind of check her out and everything like that, because she's, like, right on that cusp of affiliate. And yeah, it is her. It is her. So we're going to raid her tonight. Show her some love, because I haven't been able to get any media going.
Da Vinci?
Yeah. I haven't been able to get any media going for her or anything like that, like I promised him that I would. So we are going to raid her tonight. It's just like we got you, boo.
He's saying Da Vinci, but we call him Da Vinci.
It is. Okay, so me, Vinky, and a few other people were in we were in a voice chat one night, like Hal was there and stuff, and we were doing something, and Hal mispronounced his name and called him Da Vinci, and that's how we got Vinky out of it. And then that was right about the time that they were expecting baby Vinky, so we were talking about Vinky squared and stuff like that. That's where we got Vinky. I'm just bad at pronouncing stuff.
It's not just me.
That's fair.
Don't blame my accent.
I was about to say, you never say his name right.
And honestly, to me, it sounds like I'm saying it right, but apparently I'm not. So what the fuck?
That might have been part of like where the joke came from, Tina. I don't know. I'm not hip with the memes. So, but guys, we have the suggestion box down at the bottom in the about section, so please drop suggestions in there. For different things, we get those whether we're online or not. Drop them in the Discord. I'll even make another channel that we can drop like suggestions into specifically for community events.
It's nothing on you, Ursus. It's just my accent. I read it as Ursus. The Latino in me is saying Ursus.
Ursur. You call him Ursur all the time, and I love it.
I call him Ursus with the S, but I don't think it's sounding out right or it's being heard right.
If you're
But
like,
in my
if
head,
we're
I'm
like
saying
rattling
Ursus.
through a conversation super fast, you call him Ursur.
Eh,
Ursus?
Ursus.
No, check the suggestion box if you can get to it. That's hilarious.
I'll do it to my phone. Give me a second.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
I mean, yes, please. I always hated my accent. I've always hated how I
That
speak.
is
So
too funny.
speech classes probably would help.
I'm here for it. That is super funny. See, Ursus knows how to use it. Ursus, that makes me so happy. We're gonna get King some speech classes for Ursus. That's incredible. Alright, guys.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. That has always been not essentially a pet peeve, but what's the opposite of pet peeve? Insecurities of mine.
That's what I forgot.
Is my how I speak, my speech.
Been there. I forgot to change. I knew I forgot to do something today on the hour schedule banner on the about page. I still have it from 2/6. That is the one thing I forgot to do today. I knew there was something. And I usually update that. So sorry guys, I'll have that updated for next time. The plan is for next weekend, as long as I'm not dying. Honestly, I would like to have the first community event next Sunday, but keep an eye on the Discord. We'll make announcements for things. We'll see kind of how this week goes also. And then, so we'll either be watching a movie on Sunday night or we'll be doing a podcast. Either way, but I think it would be super cool to do a community event and just like break between sections. But we'll figure.
So, now that he's kind of here, kind of not, but we, Ursus. See, I do say it correctly. Damn it.
Now that you're paying attention.
No, fuck you guys. Stop making fun of my accent.
We love you.
When Ursus is here, talk to us privately. Send us a DM. I want to get the ball rolling on having you in one of our podcasts.
Yes.
So talk to us when you have the time, so that way we can schedule a time where you are available on whatever day, and so that also are available for us. So we can have you here and do it properly this time, and not have life come in the way.
What did I do? I didn't fucking do it.
Yeah. So I know it came out like what the hell are you doing? I
Put
know
him
it's
on the
something that Ed
spot.
and I have been planning for a while, and whether it's because of life or whatever. Ooh, that sexy booty. Give me the TV 2 times. Sorry, got distracted. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. He works out
He does.
when he
every
walks
day.
on the side.
Every day I get to sit on my bed and gawk at him doing push-ups, and it is the best moment of my life. He says I talk too much. Just admiring you.
He should not be
Don't
hearing the
shame
things I
my
say about
love.
him then. He should not be hearing the things I say about him then. Does he know that I have a man crush on him?
Probably. Ursus only
Okay,
with
good.
the finest spoons.
Obviously.
Because if you do it without a spoon, you get crabs.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
With the finest gold-trimmed spoon.
But for real though, send us a DM later during the week when you're able to. We can schedule it for this month, for next month, whenever you want. Just talk to us and we can plan that out properly and give you the proper attention for you, my friend. Mine is my incredibly bad accent and pronunciation. I do apologize about that. But to me, in my ears, it sounds like I'm saying it correctly, but apparently I'm not. Whatever. Blame English. I hate it.
Is one stipulation. Get your voice.
I can do it in Spanish, and I know I get that right. Also.
True.
But whatever. Remember, we are all the time,
the
baby.
attention
Mwah.
versus all. For
remember to follow us on our official Twitter handle, which is LOLplus official. Follow us on our TikTok. Follow us here. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitch. Jesus Christ. At LT King, any form of LT King. Oh, there's LT King 93, whatever. You'll find me there, and I'm pretty sure you can find Edda on Twitter, Instagram, her official fan page, Facebook page, TikTok, a lot of TikToks.
Too many fucking TikToks.
And
4
on
of them.
Twitch.
Fucking hell.
On Twitch. And and maybe other forbidden sites that we're not allowed to know about, maybe speculate about, if you're lucky.
Assuming they haven't
follow her
because I haven't posted in like
we can
4
follow. We can follow you on where, Edda? On those.
All those things,
sites.
all the major socials, Instagram, all of it. Berserker Queen, the Berserker Queen on
Only Bears. That's right.
That's right. They're the Berserker Queen on TikTok. We also have the LOLplus official. I dropped all the links. Yes, Only Bears, assuming it is not closed down. Same handle as TikTok. Or TikTok, Jesus, Twitch. You can't get names right. I can't get names right. I'm tired. Bitch is
At least
tired.
you have an excuse. At least you have an excuse. I don't, apparently.
True. I have pain meds. Those are my crutch right now. So, all right, guys. We're going to get some credits
so
rolling.
much.
And while the credits are rolling, we invite you to jam out to some Make Me Feel by Jack the Lion. I will drop the specific link for the song in the chat. So I highly encourage you, go check it out. It is the newest track by Jack the Lion. So fucking good.
It's fantastic. Gives me chills.
What he tells us the album should be out this month. If it gets delayed, it gets delayed. He's a busy man. If you go with jams, this is the playlist we use for every podcast. It is Jack the Lion's full collection on Spotify. All of it is royalty free because he's the real deal and wants his music to be shared with the world and does everyone an amazingly massive favor by sharing his music with us and allowing us to share it with everyone else. Stay tuned for updates via Twitter and the Discord on community events, all that good stuff. And we will see you guys on Sunday one way or another. Have a great night, guys.
Big kisses. Bye.
We love you.
Love ya.
Drink some water, eat your vegetables, take your meds.
Drink water. Drink water.
Drink
By the
water.
light. Drink water.
Malicious compliance.